Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Welcome. How are you all doing? Hey Nicole, hey CJ. Oh man, what a day. What a day. I had to get some coffee before I went fully live tonight. It's cold. We're snowing like crazy outside right now. It's freaking coming down. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put my beanie on really quick. It feels a lot better actually. My head was really cold, I guess. My gosh. Hey, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about you, CJ? How are you doing tonight, man? And we can talk about whatever you guys want: horror films, upcoming movies, paranormal, whatever you guys want to talk about. We can talk about it. A lot of people haven't been notified. A lot of people haven't been notified. Hey, just finished watching your newest video. Oh God, I apologize. I really do. There's a lot of people who might be a little upset with me right now, and that's fine. I understand. I completely lost my temper in that video. I will openly acknowledge that I lost my temper. I got too aggravated. I try to keep it. I try to maintain some sort of seriousness when I do videos like that, and I try to maintain a level of like maturity. I let it get the better of me, to be honest. Yeah, I really let it get the better of me. I just got too annoyed. It's very hard not to get annoyed, especially now we know what we know. And to me, it was just a too good to be true kind of situation. And they're still riding on it. It really, the constant laughing. I didn't view myself as a hater. I think I'm far from a hater. I was just expressing how I felt. And I came off a bit strong in places. So when people were calling me hater, it's not like I can't understand why they would call me that. I definitely got aggravated for sure. And some people might view that as hating. No, I haven't played Mortuary Assistant yet. I'm wanting to though. I have it on my PC. I think I was waiting for my new PC before I play Mortuary Assistant. I do own it already, so all I have to do is get the PC and I can start playing that bad boy. It's one I'm definitely like wanting to sit up late at night and just play, make a couple videos for sure. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Hey everybody, I see more people hopping on and glad you guys are making it. Hope you're all having a great afternoon. Please leave a comment in the comment section, the chat I mean, and let me know how your nights are going. Hey, you're not a hater. You just state what many of us think as well. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you see it that way. You ain't a hater. You just got mad. I did. I did. And people got to understand too. I'm a reactor, so like, I have gotten to the point as a reactor not to really shy away from my opinions and how I feel on camera. And sometimes I might get aggravated. I really do. And hey, Benicio, how you doing? Daniel, yeah, creepy doll. Love the name. Love that name. Thank you guys for making it. How are you all doing tonight? You just got off work? Awesome. I'm off actually. I got off work this morning and now I got the day off. So I got the day off and the weekend off. You got mad? And you got to understand too. It's not like, and I had someone actually straight up tell me I should just stop making YouTube videos, and I'm like, hey, I get it. I got pissed off, but they were already commenting on the videos I was making too. They commented on one of my Project Fear reactions, saying that I need to stop coming at Project Fear and stop hating on them. When clearly and obviously I was never hating on Project Fear. All I said about Project Fear was I understand why a lot of people are annoyed because they're tired of Cody and Satori. That's what I was saying about Project Fear stuff. I wasn't trying to bash Project Fear. As a matter of fact, I think I've stayed on mostly on their side this entire time. So it was pretty interesting to see that this person really didn't. I don't even think they bothered watching the videos. I think they just saw that I was posting videos and automatically associate me with critiquing and slamming. And yeah, just thought I would automatically just go after them. And it actually was far from the truth. I actually did not go after them at all. All I said was, I just understand why the audience is getting annoyed. I just did. That's all I said. And dude, and believe it or not, Dakota actually commented on one of the videos, by the way. A lot of people might not know that, but Dakota actually commented on the controversy video I posted a little while back. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about Project Fear? I mean, look, Personally, I don't know if they're fake or not. I have not seen any evidence that proves they're fake, but I have not been also doing my research or not. But to me, they have so far come off pretty nice people. And you know what? I will give credit where credit's due right now. They did put Satori and Cody in some pretty tenseful, interesting. No, Cody. Okay, I thought you were talking about Project Fear for a second because we were on Project Fear. But no, I actually like Project Fear. I actually have nothing against the group. I think they're actually a decent group of people. Personally, that's just my opinion. Now, obviously, I don't know all details and everything. There are some people probably out there who find them fake, and that's fine. I mean, if you do, you do. But so far, I have not really had any personal reasons to believe they're fake. Not like Cody and Story, where I have a lot of proof and evidence and a lot of videos that back that up. But so far, they've actually been pretty chill. And I gotta say, I do respect the fact that they actually put them on the spot. They put Cody and Satori on the spot, making them answer a lot of questions. And I really feel like that was something that a lot of paranormal investigators who have worked with Satori and Cody just were not doing. They were not attempting to question anything, not put him on the spot for nothing, and it was just kind of aggravating at that point. So actually the video, though it was aggravating, was kind of refreshing to see that this YouTuber group was actually attempting to kind of not butt heads with them, but they actually decided to like ask some pretty harsh questions that a lot of people probably wouldn't have the guts to do to their faces. Which I think, as paranormal investigators, that is a pretty cool thing to see from paranormal investigators. I gotta admit, I was pretty surprised. All I gotta say is you have endured, and I have endured enough. Yeah. Thank you. Move on. An official break on the Arnold estate. I'm taking a huge break. The next videos, I promise you, are not going to be on the Arnold estate. I guarantee you that now. No way. I never really got into Project Fear, so I don't know how to feel about them, but from what I've seen, they seem pretty believable. And again, like I can't like tell you 100% for a fact that if I believe they're 100% honest or not. I just don't know. I don't know the people in person, and I don't know I have not seen every single one of their investigations. There have been moments where I have said like, that was a bit odd. Maybe like some moments where it was like felt like acting and stuff. I have called that shit out before, so I don't know about that, but I do definitely want to get more into their content because I was enjoying what they've been releasing. I actually was getting into it quite a bit. Just watched the reaction and questioning of the story and Cody, and respectfully, I used to be a heavy believer in them, but now I am 96% not a believer. That other percent is still me having hope. I look, I understand. I'm not gonna bash anybody for putting hope and faith in the Satori and Cody, and I'm certainly not somebody who's gonna be sitting here and encouraging a lot of haters to go over to Satori and Cody and give them a lot of hate. So please do not feel you have to run over there with pitchforks and knives hating on them for my own benefit. That's not what the videos were about. The videos were about just giving my honest opinions and thoughts about the situation that is going on within the paranormal community. That's all it's about. So please do not feel like you have to go over there and start sending death threats and threatening them and being rude and hurtful. That's not what the point of the videos were. So please do not do that on my part because that makes me look bad as a content creator. Yeah, no, it's not worth starting a revolutionary war. If they're fake, it's going to come out at some point. So, like, if they're fake, it's just only a matter of time. Like, that's all there is to it. I believe in karma, and I believe that if they are lying about it, there is going to be a moment where they are going to be put on a pedestal, and it's going to be fucked up. Hey, do you react to different types of videos? I react to paranormal videos. I used to react to a lot of horror movies, which I would love to get back into. But yeah. I react to quite a bit of stuff, and if you guys are hopping on in, by the way, hit that like button. I see like 15 viewers and only 5 likes. Guys, the more likes we get on videos, the better the algorithm. More people will hop on in. More people will be aware I'm live. Favorite cheesy movie besides Killer Clowns? My favorite cheesy movie besides Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's tough. I gotta take my thing off. I'm actually starting to sweat. I'm probably an 85.5% believer, or like a believer in Satori and Cody, or a believer in the paranormal. Hey, Dorn, you should go back to blonde. No, no. I'm not gonna go blonde again. No way. Slay that like button. Thank you so much. Hey, Creepy Doll. I have a bad for Jason Hawes. I just feel bad for Jason Hawes. That's a very unfortunate thing. Yeah, he's kind of being pulled into the crossfires, which I honestly think Project Fear have been brought into the crossfires too. A lot of people have been unfortunately affected by this, and it sucks. Hey Tanya, how you doing? About believable. I do recommend Twin Paranormal's latest video. And I almost cried a shock with the capture, no different camera angle and no string. You just gotta watch it. Okay, I'll watch it at some point. Don't get I'll definitely have to check that out. Sorry about this, guys. I'm a little bit out of it tonight. I'm not sure why. Please tell you will react to Motionless in White, their song Abigail, and what? Misconception is particular. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, but I have seen what I truly believe was a doppelganger and a demon. Never an actual person. I've never seen an actual physical person that walked out in front of me or anything like that, but I have seen a demon in my room. It was something I could only describe as a demon. It could have been human, but if it was a horribly mangled person, but it did not look human to me at all. And the one time I saw a doppelganger was actually me pulling up to the house in the broad daylight and seeing my best friend, one of my best friends, over next to my neighbor's abandoned house. The house next door used to be abandoned, and she was smiling at me from the other side of the house in like brush and everything, and she was just smiling at me. And I get out of the vehicle, I go around the house, and she's not there. And I called her, and I'm like, are you here in town? And she was like, no, I am, where she lived, which was about 10, 15 minutes away from me. And I'm like, holy shit, I just saw you. And I was looking directly at you, and you were looking directly at me, smiling at me. And she kind of got freaked out, and I got freaked out. Actually, I went inside, and I just didn't talk. I was like wanting to stay inside for the rest of the day. Yeah, Abigail by them is based on the Crucible. Oh, okay. That sounds interesting, Cypher Spectral. And by the way, thank you so much for hopping on in. Janie B, thank you so much for hopping on in. Yeah, those are the two times I think I've actually seen something insanely unsettling. Yeah, for sure. I've seen some Native American creatures. Ooh, well, that's pretty interesting. That's creepy as shit. Yeah, that one still haunts me till this day. The doppelganger stuff. I truly got freaked out. And I remember when she was telling me over the phone, like, if you ever see your own doppelganger, that means death is around the corner. Like, you're about to die or something. And, like, that shit freaked me out so bad. I've always been nervous to see that thing again. But the second time I would see it, it would be me or something. Like, looking into a mirror and seeing my reflection, and it looks at me in a different way, and now I see my doppelganger. I've always been afraid of that shit ever since that day. Yeah, absolutely intense. Satori and Cody, believable, paranormal, 100%. And Satori, I believe in the paranormal, 100%. Okay, so you're an 85.5% believer in Satori and Cody. Again, guys, and please do not come into this chat hating on people who believe in Satori and Cody. That's not the point of the videos. So please do not make it a thing to where you have to go after people. If they still believe in Satori and Cody, then let them believe in Satori and Cody. You don't have to be, horribly hateful or against anybody who does. Me personally, I can't, but I respect anybody who still does. Never looking in a mirror again. I don't blame you. I always see some of that look like my uncle. That is intense. That's intense. Has anybody here ever seen a ghost, a spirit, or something that made you personally believe in the paranormal? You've heard your voice coming in from another room. It's actually interesting that you mentioned that. Don't I remind you of Amanda? It's kind of interesting you mentioned that, because I was actually about to say, no, but I have no hate against Amanda. I'm just messing. But I remember one time, my mom and my sisters were downstairs, and they were watching TV, and they heard me come out of my bedroom. And you got to keep in mind, too, I was asleep. I was passed out at this time. They heard my bedroom door open. They heard me run down the stairs like I normally do. I'm very fast going down the stairs. As a matter of fact, I've fallen once or twice. They heard me go down the stairs real fast, run into the kitchen, run out of the kitchen, run back upstairs, and shut my door. And I never got out of my room that night. Yeah, so that's actually happened. Let's see. Would you believe me that when I was 4 or 5, I did see an old man and literally looks like that pastor in Poltergeist 2 and sleeping in the car in broad daylight and got... yeah, I'd believe you. Why? I'd have no reason not to believe you. Stop. Am I creeping you out? What I get from your channel, let people believe what they want to believe, and people have their own opinions, and they're different people from you. You have your own opinion. You have your own opinions. People have their own opinion. That's exactly right. Like, at the end of the day, if you don't like my opinion, that's fine. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and contradict you and tell you to your face that you should be ashamed of yourself for believing in what you believe in. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna be pointing my finger at you and telling you what's right and what's wrong. I mean, that's up for you to decide what's right and what's wrong. Personally, what's right in my mind is that I've just seen so much evidence that I just can't personally believe in Satori and Cody. And again, they've reached out to me and they've talked to me, and I still cannot bring myself to trust them. But that's just me. I'm not saying everybody has to agree with me. That whole video made my blood boil, and the guy with the beanie looked he did. Did you guys notice? I think his name is Alex. That guy looked insanely pissed off the entire time. Like, he looked like he was ready to snap. Like, every time they would completely just avoid answering questions, he would just nod his head, yep, and he would be, I could see it in his face that he was just not thrilled about those two. Yep. Saw a shadow person in the house I grew up in and had a speaker fly off the wall at me. Oh, frick that, dude. That is next level. No way. I have seen a ghost, but my sister has been scratched before. Really? But yeah, I would definitely agree that that video got my blood boiling. And again, I apologize to anybody I've probably pissed off because of that reaction video. I do apologize. I apologize to Project Fear if I took it too seriously, if I got too annoyed. Anybody who watched that video and just did not like how mad I got, I can't help it sometimes. That really made my blood boil, and I just could not help but express how I was feeling in the moment. So I do apologize again. It wasn't my intentions to get too mad, but when you gotta be honest, when you feel it and you express it, that's what happens. So it is what it is. I did what I said. I said what I said. I said what I said, and it is what it is. So whatever. Saw Wendigo. Ooh, that's cool. I think Wendigos are so neat. There was one night where my cross turned upside down and threw off my wall and hit me in the head. Yeah, that's pretty alarming, actually. I'd be a little bit freaked out about that. That could be demonic. I need some, you need some mead. By the way, thank you so much for joining, Phantom of this. Your feelings are 100% justified. Well, I appreciate it. Some people don't agree. Some people actually want me to quit YouTube now, but that's the thing about doing a reaction channel and just stating your honest opinions. You're not gonna be able to win everybody over. There are gonna be people out there who are still gonna defend them. But you know what? You know what's interesting? The person who did leave a comment, I don't even think watched the video. I think they just assumed I was going to be mad because I put rant on the title and on the thumbnail. They just assumed I was gonna be going after Project Fear, and that wasn't the case at all. I didn't go after Project Fear once. And you know what? I gotta say, Project Fear so far have been actually pretty okay and cool with me. So it's not like I have anything against them, which is a good thing. You know, I don't ever want to have anything against any paranormal investigators. As a matter of fact, I would love to believe every single one of them is honest. I would love to believe that. I would love to just say, you know what? I like those guys. They're cool. And and I do like Project Fear. So it is what it is. But yeah, I wish I could say that with all of them. I really do. Because I would love that we would I wish we lived in such an honest world. I wish we lived where people just didn't feel the need to lie about certain things. And it's like, if you're making content and you're lying about it and you're open about that, that's freaking amazing. Congratulations. I love that. You know, people can make some really creepy content, but as long as you're self-acknowledging that it's fake, right? That's the most important thing. At least you're not lying to your audience and lying to people and fooling them and then making profit off of that. Because it feels like dirty money to me. It just feels like dirty money. You're not being honest. Just be honest. There's nothing wrong with being honest. And I wish I could say that about all of them. I do. I really do. Because I love trusting people. I love when I can actually look at someone and say, yeah, that's a pretty good person. You think your sister might be a medium? It's very possible. Shout out to honest people. That's right. That's right, Janny. That's right. Shout out to honest people. We need more of them. Come on out, make content, get your YouTube channels going. We need more honest people. Oh yeah, and probably a lot of you already know that Sam and Colby are going to be doing collaborations with the boys. If you don't follow them on Instagram or anything like that, then yep, there it is. Yep, they're doing collaborations with the boys as we speak. They're in Australia right now, and they're all taking selfies and all that stuff, which is something I already assumed was going to happen anyways. The boys have been talking about doing a collaboration with Sam and Colby probably ever since they started reacting to their content, and I saw that one video where they did an unboxing and someone asked them, do a collaboration with Sam and Colby. And they're like, just because you said that, we're going to do a collaboration with Sam and Colby. And I've had a feeling it was going to happen for a long time now. And obviously Sam and Colby have been making posts and even met Molly and the boys in the United States not long ago. And I think it was just kind of slowly building up. And now that they're all doing paranormal videos. And I think Juicy Fruit Snacks just said that they filmed a video that made them question a lot of stuff, which I'm hoping is crazy good, because their last video that they did was insanely good. The Lighthouse video was awesome. Being 100% honest, didn't watch their video or your reaction. No hate, but I'm over Cody and Satori drama. Tanya, don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to do anything. You didn't apologize, but it's okay. But it's okay. I completely understand. I get it. No, everybody's kind of done with the Satori and Cody stuff. And it is what it is. Now, obviously, I will mention it every time it gets brought up. So, like Project Fear's video, yeah, I'm going to talk about it. If it gets brought up again, I will talk about it and I will see what they say. Right now, apparently, they want to come out and do something where they're going to prove to us that they're not popping their joints. And I'm like, that's fantastic. Why did it take this long? I don't know. They could have avoided so much criticisms and hate if they had just done it. But, yeah. Hey, mate, hi, how are you doing? Also, I'm sick of their stupid excuses. We are not dumb. Exactly. Stop treating your audiences like they're dumb. Stop treating people like they're idiots. That's a big no-no for me. I do not like that. I don't like being talked down to like I'm a kindergartner and I should be ashamed for doing my research. And if I do my research and it's not to your liking, then automatically it's wrong and I need to continue to do research. It makes no sense. You're just kind of changing everything. You're only making it, you're shifting everything in a way that it would work for you and not the real results. It's just... I laughed so hard when she claimed she doesn't want her foot fed. I almost lost my mind right there. When she said that, like in the video where she was like, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I just don't want people getting, foot fetish stuff. And I was like, I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you automatically just, and and in the whole video, they're saying they don't look at the hate comments and they don't look at the criticisms and they don't look at the drama. But throughout the entire video, the only way you would know certain things is if you were looking at the comments and stuff. So they were obviously lying about that too. They obviously were looking at all the criticisms and all the hate and drama. And one of the biggest complaints are people who are defending them were saying that people who want to see them take off their socks and shoes have foot fetishes, which is a stupid excuse. That's horrible. I literally picked my foot up and showed it to the camera. Now, obviously not everybody's comfortable with doing that. I'm not comfortable with doing that, but I did it because I wanted to prove a point. That's why I showed my foot. It wasn't because I was comfortable with it. It was because I wanted to prove something. I can put my foot in front of the camera if it proves something. So, yeah. And my feet are by no means model worthy. So keep that in mind too. I'm not no foot model. So when I showed my feet, I already knew that I could get hate for it. Or criticisms and whatnot. I love the Sternioleo collab. It was pretty good. I liked that one too, yeah. Every time she laughed, made me want to go through the screen. It was bad. She kept laughing, and I don't know why. She was laughing every 5 seconds. If I keep talking about that, God. Oh, it's up to this. That's right. It's up to the spirits. God forbid. God forbid. It's just too convenient. It's too convenient. Of course, the spirits are going to be the ones with the issues. Also, me and my sister did the Estes method in my room, and it said my name 3 or 4 times, so I think I might have an attachment. Don't think I'm in danger. Just this. Well, I would definitely not. That's intense. That is intense. I don't know what to tell you there. Like, hey, Spitfire, how you doing, man? Yeah, apparently the spirits are afraid of feet. But going back to that, Estes method and when you had your name called out a few times, I'd be careful. I'd be careful. The more acknowledgement you give it, if there is something in your house and you're acknowledging it and you're, doing the Estes method and stuff, it might really become an attachment. You got to be careful. I still believe in that stuff, guys. Just because I have criticisms about the current controversy and Satori and Cody, that does not mean I automatically don't believe in the paranormal and I don't believe all that stuff. I do. But I'm picky about it now. Maybe their feet stink like my feet are they don't smell that phenomenal either, but still, I put it in front of the camera. It's not like we can smell the feet, right? Project Fear follows Satori and Cody on Instagram and likes their posts, so that's disappointing. Do they really? So maybe they do trust them. I don't know. It's not for me to decide whether they should trust them or not. If they trust them and if they're friends with them, that's not for me to determine. That's not for me to automatically just say, you can't be friends with them because I just don't like them or I just don't trust them. You can't be friends with them, guys, because I don't trust them. I can't be that person. I'm not going to be that person. If they choose they want to be friends with them and they choose they want to trust them, that's up to them. Now, personally, do I trust them? No, I don't. And I hate saying that, but I just can't. I can't bring myself to do it. As much as I really want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, I can't do it myself. Hey, Dean, how are you doing? Like, for example, you wear freaking shorts, the whole leg is being shown, and they care about their feet. Yeah. I get the feet thing because, shorts and whatnot are one thing, but like showing your actual feet, people just find feet weird in general, but it's part of the human body, right? I mean, it doesn't, don't use that as an excuse to like show your private parts. It's a part of the human body, so what's the big deal? No, don't do that. But you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, feet are just a bit different, right? Compared to legs. But I get what you're saying. I do. Yeah. By the way, love that name. Charm Bracelet, thank you so much for hopping on in. Well, they probably want another TV show one day. It really kind of felt like they are grasping for publicity. Like they're really grasping for it. And did you guys notice that they also don't directly ask for money? That was the key word. They don't directly ask for the money. They do other methods to get money. Whether it's merchandise, whether it's getting tickets for the Conjuring House, staying the night, which is going to cost probably about $1,200, $1,500, which I've already heard is very expensive to do that. There's a lot of ways that they can get money without actually straight up asking you for it. Yeah, I saw that you made a comment, Spitfire, about that earlier. My dad is a cancer survivor and his joints do pop. I find that Cody's answers about that is sapped in the face. And he also said that he had a hip replacement surgery. And honest to God, my dad has had hip replacement surgery. And the way Cody ran in those woods, like when he was like, go, go, and they all ran to the the sister, Dakota's sister, when she was out in the middle of the woods, and they all ran. I think it was Chelsea, right? Chelsea's her name, I think. They all ran out there. He was like, go, and he bolted out there. And I'm like, yeah, someone with hip replacement surgery might not be able to run like that. Now, obviously, I don't know everything about hip replacement. My dad is a bit of an older gentleman, so I don't know. But he certainly cannot run like that anymore because of the hip replacement. Like, by no way. What about the video of him dancing? I literally passed out listening to Jonas Scott for 4 hours straight. Nice. Would you be able to pop his joints not touching the ground? Would he be able to pop? I don't know. That's tough. I don't know. But someone did. They did show. Project Fear did show a clip of somebody actually popping their joints on cloth or like a blanket, and you can make that knocking sound still. So, even if they were wearing the slippers, they could still make that sound probably. Yeah, Glenn, give me 1 second, man. Project Fear is a friend of Jason from Ghost Hunters. I mean, yeah, that probably. That wouldn't surprise me because then they both used to have television shows, and Jason still does. It wouldn't surprise me. And they also go to the cons together. Those cons, those like paranormal cons. So yeah, they probably have met Jason several times. They're probably friends, yeah. But also, they're not going to shy away from disproving if they can, which is something I wish more ghost hunters would do. Again, whether you believe in Project Fear or not, you got to give them credit where credit's due. They asked some pretty straight up harsh questions to Satori and Cody. And again, showing how they responded to that controversy and how they responded, yeah, it was no surprise. That was no surprise that was the way they responded. Of course, they weren't going to be honest about anything. And of course, they were going to laugh at everything and act like it doesn't matter. Morning. Hey, Pomp, how you doing, man? One of the places I was going is an abandoned, and I heard some Native American... I don't do Native American drums, man. That shit used to scare me. The thunder drums and stuff. When I was a kid, there was I can't remember what it was, but I was watching some sort of paranormal show, and there was a moment where like the Native American drums, like the really fast, loud drums, like it started out quiet, but then it got louder and louder and louder. That for some reason I had a nightmare about that, and that shit scared me so bad. I had a dream. It scared me so bad that I came to Ohio and I had a dream about hearing those drums in the backyard. And I remember looking out the back room window, which we have to replace the roof, by the way, because that room back there, we can't even go back there right now because the roof has to be replaced. So, but when that room was actually open to like being able to walk in there and stuff, I was looking out the back window, and I remember in my dream I saw like a fire in the middle of the yard, and the thunder drums were happening, and I started crying. I actually started crying in my sleep. I was like that freaked out. I was like, oh my God, this is terrifying. Sorry. I could take an egg, crush it upon the mic, and then slow it down a few decades of screams and make it sound like a few gory ghost attacks. It's that easy. I'm missing a lot of comments, guys. I apologize. I'm a little bit out of it, so you got to forgive me. Would it something big? That was a video about him dancing. Can you read my messages, please? I'm doing my best, guys. I'm sorry. I love when Satori laughed when she was speaking. They knew that it was difficult to defend themselves. Yeah, absolutely. It was just they couldn't. They do that when they get nervous. They do that because in some regards they're being put on the spot, and they knew they were being put on the spot. I'm surprised they even agreed to do the interview. Yeah, I'm surprised they even agreed to do it. I don't think they were expecting them to ask such harsh questions, because you got to keep in mind too that they went up to them during the Comic-Con or this Paranormal Con, and they asked them if we could ask you guys some questions, and they probably just said, "Oh yeah, no problem." And they probably weren't expecting the harsh questions, and they can't just get up and walk out of the room because that would make them look suspicious. So they were trying to make it as they were doing their utmost best to try to hide everything as clean as possible. I bet you it was a real awkward conversation. I bet you it was really awkward after that. If I was there, I will be like asking a question. If they were kind of avoiding it, it would be like, no, don't do that. Just answer my questions. Yeah, no, just answer the question. Yes or no. It could be residual sounds. Johnny Love TV did a live cemetery investigation, and we heard Native American music come. Oh gosh, that'd be intense. Aztec Death, I got one of them. Let's see here. You see Cody's face when he talked about the tech? Yeah, he started laughing. Yeah, he started laughing about it. Again, that's what their response was the entire time, was just if it was like an awkward or a very uncomfortable question, they would just start laughing about it and making it sound like, oh, that what a silly thing to bring up. Like, why would you even bother to bring that up? That's why I was getting so pissed off and annoyed, because it was like that every effing question. That is why I got so annoyed as much as I did, because it was every question, almost every single one of them, laughing. And there was no reason to be laughing. Nobody was joking around. Everybody was being very serious. The Project Fear team were being very serious and being very upfront with their questions, and these guys were just randomly laughing. And then treating everybody like idiots for even asking the questions. It was crazy. I heard my name whispered and looked outside and no one was there. It was like a second floor. You know what's interesting is I watched the first Conjuring not that long ago. And speaking of the Conjuring and the old Arnold estate, I watched the first Conjuring not long ago, and that scene came up with the police officer, and that's been stuck in my head for the past couple days now, where he's like in the kitchen making himself some coffee, and all of a sudden he hears the girl, the maid, say, "Look what she made me do," in like a whisper, and he looks outside and there's no one out there, so he goes to the back door, opens up the back door, notices there's still no one there, slowly starts backing up, and then there's a maid standing in the laundry room. That scene, freaky. The movie itself does not do a lot of justice to the real story now that I look back on it. I mean, it was still probably the best one in the entire franchise, but I still love the movie. But yeah, that was a scary ass scene. Like I would cry if that was me in real life. Beardo will cover that video tomorrow. Oh, the whole interview thing? Oh, good. That's going to be interesting. I lost my shit. That's basically my video. I lost my shit. Yep. Every single thing that they talked about, they got caught lacking. Yep. Hit the like button. Oh, thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate that. You know, I've never had sleep paralysis. No. Never had it. I'm not gonna lie, like going back up to the comment section, just copy and paste the comment. If I miss it, just copy and paste your comment again and just paste it again, and I'll try to read it the next time, because it's gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm a little bit out of it, guys. I've been kind of going all week, to be honest. I have about this generation that I hate ever since TikTok, and let's say people on YouTube are gonna specify who everything has just been out of hand. I just want to go back to the 1990s. I don't blame you. I knew you weren't gonna like the responses. I can't help it. I can't help it. I already knew my response. I already knew the second the video was gonna start, I was gonna lose my mind. I already knew it. I just like, this could be a bad thing. This could be a bad idea, because I'm gonna snap. So scary that people see the same stuff. Yeah. Happy birthday, Glenn. Is it Glenn's birthday? My birthday's Tuesday. Happy early birthday. You want to go back to the 90s too? You're lucky then, mate. Sleep paralysis sucks big time. Oh, yeah, I've never experienced it myself. Nope. But I've heard it can be intense. Let's see. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad you guys can make it. My late grandmother's old apartment was haunted. She was talking on the phone. She was talking about me, and my picture came off of the shelf and landed face up. And one night, I slept over and heard my name. Yow, wow. Hey, JC, can you read Vanessa? Yep, I already got it. I already read it. I feel like Satori was the one who was really pushing it. She was the one who, like, I feel like every time Cody was kind of pausing and freezing up on some of the things, she would immediately, like, cut him off and start answering some of the questions herself, which makes me, again, go back to, I think they both probably, I mean, they're both without a doubt in on it. I mean, without a doubt. And they both are so aware of what they're doing, and they are going to do their utmost best not to let anything slip or anything come out that would just completely change everybody's minds about them. Because regardless of what you think, there are still people out there who truly believe in them, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to give them hate or anything like that. I agree with you, though. Oh, thank you. I don't know if this is a sleep paralysis, but there was one morning where I woke up and I couldn't move or talk. I'm wondering if my mom is asleep and paralysis demon because she was cleaning the room. That happened That could be sleep paralysis. Yeah, when you can't move and you can't like talk or anything, that is genuinely a sign of sleep paralysis. Yeah, you feel pretty much helpless and you just can't move. What are your all favorite barbecue foods? Ah man, I got to think about that for a little bit. Thinking about barbecue food. To be honest, it's not like one of my go-to. Barbecue chicken probably. I'd rather have smoked food. You ever had smoked turkey? My good golly, that stuff is phenomenal. My favorite barbecue food has to be barbecue steak. I mean, you can't really go wrong with steak. I actually had steak tonight. Yeah, about a couple hours ago, I had a piece of steak, which is a win. Oh, gosh. So satisfying. You left school in 1990? My last year in school was 2015. Hey, Jordan, what if you heard a native trying. What if you hear the native trying again? Like the Native American drums? I would cry. I would immediately cry. Dude, I've had so many dreams with the thunder drums. What if you heard native drumming again? What would you do? I'd cry. I won't lie. It's one of my literally like immediate childhood fears. I don't know what it is. Like it's not like they're horrible or anything. It's just for me as a kid, I had nightmares about that shit. That's like the backyard and whatnot. And then there was one time where I endured my first ever earthquake. So like the ground was shaking, and I remember that same night I had a dream about the earthquake again, and I did exactly what I did beforehand, where I got underneath the table. But instead of the earthquake just happening by itself, I actually heard Native American thunder drums, and then I started seeing shadows of people walking up our stairs and coming into the house. Yeah, like a horde of people. It was intense, and I could not get that memory out of my mind. That was a dream I had when I was like 6 years old, and I still remember it. Do you think they would be bold enough to fake the debunking they are claiming to be willing to do? Oh yeah, I'm kind of wondering if they do a controlled experiment and found to be genuine, how many will stand up and apologize? I believe you will, JC, Beardo, Mythos, and maybe even Side Eye. It depends on how they present it. It all depends because here's the thing about this right now is the reason why I'm a little bit hesitant on it, and you're probably going to be like, oh, they were right. People are still going to doubt them even if they show it. The reason why I'm saying this now is because of how long it took for them to do this. That is the reason why I'm a little bit sus about what they're going to present. I know there's going to be people out there who are going to freak out, but it's so true. Why did it take this long to do this, right? Why would it take that long to just take your socks and shoes off and present it? Why are we making such a big deal about it? Why didn't you just do it and prove to everybody that you were legit instead of going through all the controversy, all the bullshit that you've been going through? Why would you do that to people? So, yeah, I truly believe that if anything happens and I don't know, I don't know. I'd actually have to see the footage to actually determine what I would think. That's my thought too. They were trying to find another way to get around it. That was my theory. Is like, why would you want that long to wait to do something so simple? It is literally so simple. There is nothing extremely you know. It wasn't like we were demanding them signing their lives over or anything. It was just a simple take your socks and shoes off, show that you're not popping your joints, and everybody would have went home happy. It would have been all over. It would have been done. But that was too much to ask. And now they're saying in a couple months they're going to be ready to do something. It's like, why is it taking you that long to do it? Why would it take that long? It makes no sense. It actually makes no sense unless you are trying to figure out a way to do it and not make yourself look like you're faking. That's the only thing I could think of. Hey, Kayleen, how you doing? I hear JC, but personally, if it was me, I knew it was genuine. I wouldn't jump to prove myself straight away. I mean, why should I? You get what I'm saying? And I do get what you're saying. Now, obviously, there is a lot of there could be an ounce of something there, right? With what you just said, like you don't feel like you have to prove yourself right away. I do think if they were trying to, if they were honest, they would have done it already. And if they had no issues the whole time, because here right now they're making so many excuses on why they're not doing it. There's so many different excuses. We don't want to be lab rats. We don't want to, people have foot fetishes about us. We don't want to do this for that reason. We don't want to say this. We don't want to do that. We don't feel like we don't have to prove ourselves to anybody. And at the same time, as much as I understand where that mindset is, these are also people coming off as professional ghost hunters and people trying to prove the existence of the afterlife. So I do think they do kind of owe it to the people that they are trying to give logical answers to and logical evidence to try to prove themselves as legitimately and as honestly as possible. So the fact that it's taken this long to do something like that, when apparently they are okay with doing it now for some reason, I feel like that is a big no-no. Even Sam and Colby and Project Fear themselves knew that the best way to go about this would be to answer those questions and tackle those problems as soon as possible, because people are going to start questioning things like they have. And nobody's in the wrong for questioning. They did it to themselves. I think they should have done it a lot sooner. My personal opinion, of course. You don't have to agree with me, but that is just my personal opinion on it. Then, like, if their toenails are big, then they can clip them. It's like, but like, I've showed my feet on camera. I don't think it, I'm not comfortable with showing my feet, but I did it to prove a point, right? And look, and that's the thing. Just because you know you're genuine, that doesn't mean everybody else knows that you're genuine, right? So, and I'm not saying you're a liar or nothing, but that could be anybody. Feeling the same as yours, gobsmacked to start, cried with Sam. I watched your reaction and mythos debunk, like you're in my mind, change. Also, like you, so I wanted them to be genuine. Exactly. I think everybody wanted them to be genuine. And the best way, again, to tackle that would have been just to do these simple requests. And it would have been over. That's all it would have been. It would have been over. Yeah. But for some reason, they always assumed that even if they showed us, that people would still not believe them. No, it probably would have made a lot more people believe you a lot more doing it then than later on. So them waiting as long as they have is insane to me. That we have to wait even a little bit longer now. Like, they're not even doing it now. They're telling us it's going to be a little bit longer, guys, but we're going to have everything ready. We're going to show you. It's like, okay, what setup are you putting up? What are you doing? But I get what you're saying, Pomp. You don't have to explain yourself. I understand what you're saying. But that is also my opinion. Like, to me, I feel like if you are trying to come off as genuine and you are trying to prove to the world that you have these incredible gifts, and even even taking some of the credit for this method, you owe it to people to prove that it's real and not fake. In a world of liars, we need honest people. Okay, when they said people tried it but got something, I was like, are you sure? Because you can just say that someone told them in the chat, but they really didn't. Exactly. That's kind of what I wanted to see. I was like, I want to see those messages. I want to see that these people are actually telling you. And I'm actually curious if there are people out there who actually have these abilities without popping their joints. And if that's the case, that's awesome. But something tells me that he was not telling the truth at that moment. I just can't believe him. It sucks, but it's just how I feel. Yep. Unfortunately, even if they come out with a video, I truly believe that they buried themselves. Even if they come out with a video, no one's going to believe them. And they did it to themselves. Because they waited as long as they did, and they kept coming out with excuses as much as they did. The only reason why they're doing it now is because they feel pressured to do it. There wasn't any ounce of actually trying to prove anything. It was just, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and what will be. If nothing else, they have given reactors and debunkers so much work, views, and subscribers. That's very true. That's very, very true. But, personally, I would just prefer to believe that they were real. I would much rather them be real. You know how many times I held my hand out for them to be honest? And how many times I thought they were genuine? Hell, when they reached out to me, I was like, oh, this could be a great sign. They're actually reaching out to people and talking to them. So when they reached out to me, I was so happy. But time and time after time again, I feel like I keep getting backstabbed. And it's not a fun feeling. I don't like it, especially when I keep reaching out to them and saying, hey, not reaching out to them physically or anything, trying to get a hold of them, but yeah, dad joke of the stream. How do you German How do you German carbohydrates say hello? Gluten tag. Wow. Hey, you weren't notified? Oh, it's okay, Francis. How you doing, man? Satori knew then that she did not believe in their technique. I remember in the Sam and Colby video in the Conjuring house, Sam started crying. I can't even imagine the amount of shame Cody and Satori should be feeling. And that's the thing. I don't feel like they do have any shame. I don't think they do. I just don't. I don't read things. Someone told us this. I don't read things. Someone told us this. What do you mean by that, Steph? And the Cody video just destroys their whole point. Yep. What a world we live in. As a 70s, I've seen so much change. I bet. I mean, I'm not even like, I'm gonna tell you right now, the world has never been the same since 2019. It's like a completely different world. Before 2019, everything was so different. Now it's like everybody is so distant. It's very odd. It's so bizarre. The world has become we're pretty much living on the internet anymore. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, I feel like the internet wasn't as powerful as it was today, as it is today. YouTube chat sucks on my phone now. It's been glitchy. Have to refresh the chat. Oh, don't worry about it, man. Hello, what's the current talk? We're talking about Satori and Cody again. We're talking about Satori and Cody for a little bit, but then we can talk about something else, guys. We can change subject. It's okay. We don't have to talk about these guys all night. I did post a reaction video. That's good enough for tonight. We can talk about some other stuff. COVID changed a lot. Yeah. But you know what? If it wasn't for COVID, I would never have gotten my YouTube channel started. So I look at the bright side of things. If it wasn't for COVID, my channel would not have been as successful. Is your name Ivor? Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much. Ivor is. I really apologize for mispronouncing your name. You can punch me in the face. I will completely accept it. How are you doing? Hi from the UK. Well, thank you so much for making it. Glad you can make it to the live stream. And by the way, guys, I encourage you all. Hi, Portsmouth here. Ooh, nice. I'm in the UK. I don't read things. Someone told us. Is it Ivor? Is that your name? I apologize. I'm doing my best. I'm an idiot. You gotta forgive me. I'm an idiot. I don't read things. Someone told us that from the. Oh, that's right. Yep. Okay, we got some people hopping on in. Hey, Brianna, how you doing? They really pissed me off. They were both defensive and completely disrespectful. I agree. The entire time it was just laughing, treating everybody like they're idiots. Do your research more. It just what? Yeah. Ivory sounds like Fiver. Oh. Just put a little like cool down. We talk about coding story. How I get it. Like we don't talk about Bruno. Yeah. I don't think the subject of coding story should be buried, or they would continue to cause more emotional damage. And look, they said it themselves. They're going to be continuing to do this to people. Yep, and if you're somebody who just is against that concept and, hates the idea of anybody getting scammed, Sam and Colby aren't the only people getting scammed out there by these people. Let's boost the figures and all the likes, shares, and subscribe for the good man who's chatting. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you, Pomp. Thank you so much. We don't take money. Well, they said they don't take direct money, so just keep that in mind, yeah. They don't take direct money. Hey, thank you for slaying that like button, everybody. Much love. Jamie! Oh, wow, it's been a while. How are you doing? And by the way, guys, if any of you guys have not seen the movie Skin of Marink, that is an actress from the movie Skin of Marink. Yeah. Abigail! Hey, guys, how are you doing? Glad you're all making it. Well, hello. Hello. Thank you for making it, guys. Much love. How are you all doing? Speaking of which, Jamie, I'm hanging up autographs in my new entertainment room. Wink, wink, I could use an autograph. Another one. I got one from Ted White hanging down there right now. You never give them to your money. Smart. Very smart. I just recently dealt with like 3 days of no internet. I relied on books and 3 offline games. Hell yeah, that sounds like a good time, though. What did Pomp say? Let me go back up. Sorry to hear that. Oh, well, okay, you're talking amongst yourselves. Sorry, I'm an idiot. You got to forgive me. Sometimes I just don't think before I speak. When you run on coffee all day and one apple, you feel rough. I feel like the more Cody and Satori avoid proving themselves, the more I don't believe them. Yep, that's about right. That's about right. I think that's for everybody right now. That's a lot. That's a lot of people's mindset. It's like the longer they take, how can you keep believing? How can you keep trusting that? I just, it's rough. Hey, do you think that is crazy that in December of 2024, I have been subscribed for 10 years? That is awesome. Thank you so much. And they have a soul to make these not real personalities. They are making people feel like they're not sure and confused, and they feel like it is all right to please just get, yeah, it's BS, yeah. My phone's on 4%. Oh my God, put it on the charger. Oh my. I'm glad it's Friday. Finally been a long week. I agree with that. To me, it's been a long week too. I've been kicking out video after video after video. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I posted like 100,000 trailer reactions this week. And I'm glad I did because I have not reacted to a trailer reaction in so long. So the fact that I get to sit down and watch a bunch of trailers was just a lot of fun for me. And again, you guys don't know this, but I'm a big movie guy. I love horror films. Horror films are is like one of the biggest parts of my life. I love them to death. So to talk about horror films with a lot of you guys and you actually are interested in it is so cool for me to know. Even a lot of new subscribers here are actually really big horror movie fans. And it's like, hell yeah, I love that. That's so awesome. The idea that the spirits may not want to cooperate because they have the shoes off is ridiculous. I agree. It makes no sense. I can show my feet on camera right now. I won't do it right now because I'm so comfortable. But I've shown my feet on camera several times, and it's to prove a point. It's not whether or not I'm comfortable with doing it, which I'm not comfortable with showing my feet, obviously, but I do it to prove a point. But the difference between me and Cody and Satori is that showing their feet would boost a lot of confidence, and it would change the face of the paranormal. It would change the face of a lot of people who want to believe in the afterlife, but for some reason, they won't show their feet. What's a new good thriller? A new good thriller movie? I'm glad you asked. You know, the most recent one I watched, it was Talk to Me. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys have watched Talk to Me, but Talk to Me it was really good. I got so annoyed hearing their answers. I don't blame you. It was making, I was really snapping, guys. I apologize again for anybody who watched that video and had to deal with me getting mad, but that was just, I couldn't help it. Dead Air Channel said they have a video of Cody and Satori with no shoes on. Why they don't, I don't understand why they haven't released the video. I don't understand. If you have the footage, why are you waiting? Post the actual effing footage and everybody would shut their mouths. Makes no sense. You like Talk to Me? It was good. It was good. I can't wait for the second one. Let's see here. Gosh, we have a lot of people hopping on. Oh my. It's more Satori doesn't want pervs drooling over the things over images of her feet. And here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that. That's one of the many excuses, right? That's just one of the many excuses. Good God. Damn, that's a big donation. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have no words to express. I'm going to heart that, actually. I'm going to go ahead and heart that. Thank you so much. That was very sweet of you, Rain. Oh, my God. That helps out with my PC. Let me tell you that right now. Very big sweetheart. Guys, give a round of applause to Rain. That was very sweet. But going back to your comment about people drooling over things, over the images of her feet and everything, that's fine. That's fine. But you also got to keep in mind, too, that she's not really the person people are in suspicions of doing the method for. I don't know why she keeps saying, I don't want people drooling over my feet. She's not the one people are suspicious about popping the joints. Cody didn't say a gosh dang thing when everybody was talking about removing their shoes. He kept his mouth shut the entire time. Cody is the one I'm confident is popping his joints, and even I'd go as far, I'm 100% confident he's the one popping his joints. And because of, Mythos' video of him actually showing the joints moving in his feet, I'm confident it's him. So I don't know why she kept bringing up the fact that she just does not want people drooling over her feet. It's like, nobody's talking about you. What are you talking about? I think she was doing it to defend Cody. Yeah, I'm 100% confident in that. Like, she was doing that to kind of take their minds off of Cody. I'll say this about Randy. I will say this about Project Fear though. They did ask them a lot of harsh questions, which a lot of people have not been doing in person. So I will give credit where credit is due. I was like, damn, they're actually asking those questions. Like, good on them. So I do want to give them credit. Now, could they have delve into it more? Obviously, they could have. Um, but they didn't, and it is what it is. But they did more than most paranormal investigators I have seen go after them. Like, they really put them on the spot. But both feet will seen to prove anything, won't they? Will have to be seen together to prove anything, won't they? More than likely. But to me, Cody is the one popping his joints. That's just, yes. If Cody is shown without doing his socks and shoes on, and you probably will be able to see him popping his joints. I'm just 100% confident in that right now. But I understand. I'm not, look, here's the thing. For me, I just don't buy them. If people are still holding out hope, hark at me defending them. Now, I'm not going to go after you. I'm not going to go after you. Sorry, I'm a little bit emotional because I just reacted to that interview not long ago. So I'm a little bit kind of like really much into that conversation right now. I'm not trying to come off on you, but no, if you defend them, that's fine. I'm not going to hate on you. I'm not going to give you shit for it. It is what it is. If you believe in them, it is what it is. And that's fine. I truly hope that the video will come out and all of us will be mind blown. Okay, that's just I'm hoping that would be amazing. For them to take this long, I don't understand. But if it does come out, it is what it is, right? Wait, why do people like feet? Personally, I don't know, but it's not about liking feet, right? It's not about liking feet. That was never the purpose of any of this. Now, obviously, when people see feet, are there going to be people who probably look at them? Yeah, obviously. I mean, there's probably people who looked at my feet and said, gosh dang, those look delicious. And I'm not really thinking about that. I was just thinking about making a point. That's all I was doing. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I really hope I'm not coming at you, man. I'm not trying to come off like I'm coming at you. But I'm sorry. If it was more simple, I really feel like by now they could have been answering questions by now and showing a lot of stuff. No, okay, that makes more sense. That makes sense, Palm. That makes sense. Sorry, man. You gotta understand, guys. It was not that long ago when I reacted to that video, and I am still very much, we would all like the footage, guys. Hey, I've recently subscribed to you, and I think your content is great. I'm completely with you on Cody and Satori. I think the main thing they need to do is the method without. Yep, exactly. Just do that, and you probably would convince a lot of people otherwise. Yeah, 100%. But unfortunately, there's just too many excuses. And at this point, it's just like, because of all these excuses that you've thrown out there, now when you do it, people are going to be like, well, why didn't you just do that in the first place? Right? Now, because you have all these excuses, why didn't you just do that? If it was that simple, why didn't you just do it? Well, we had to think about it. We didn't want people to, start looking up foot pictures and what. I guarantee you that's the last thing they're going to be thinking when you show them that you're not popping your joints. I guarantee you that's, yeah. I don't know. For me personally, I do not find a big deal in showing your feet, right? For me. Because let's say you go to the beach. Okay, there's people who are going to be looking at your feet all over the place right there, right? Now, obviously, the internet is different than going to the beach and going out and having fun in, like, the pool or something, like, obviously. But people do take off their socks and shoes to go to places like that publicly, and it's not like I don't think they would ever not go to a public beach or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know their lives, but just trying to give examples and give ideas, it's like, but this would be helping so many people. You don't understand. Like, you would take your socks and shoes off to go in a pool with your family and your friends, and maybe even a public beach, right? Just giving examples. I don't know if they've ever gone to the beach or whatnot. I'm just really trying to understand their mindset right now. Yeah. yeah. It is what it is. I already feel like I've said everything I wanted to say about them. No, I know I haven't heard from you. Oh, by the way, guys, we have like 50 viewers watching. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for making it. I hope you don't hate me for that last video. I apologize to anybody who thought I got really amped up, and it's true, I did. Hi, Jordan. I just watched your reaction. I agree with your views on it, and so many excuses and bad acting attitude. The response made them lose credibility, and I think that's just them at this point. They're going to keep losing credibility because of how long it's taken them to prove anything. Oh, this video has like 30 something likes. I don't think we have like 5 likes. It has like 30 something. Refresh the page really quick and you'll see it. Now I know why I haven't heard from you. Imagine now next thing is your socks will be like, oh, mind blown. If they were real, every religious leader on earth would be on their doorstep. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure whether to believe them. It's so controversial. And look, at the end of the day, nobody in my audience, for the most part, that I'm aware of, is gonna treat you like shit if you believe them. Now, obviously, we've seen so much stuff. Most of the people here right now, even the audience who was with me, who actually thought this was amazing evidence the first time we saw the Surviving a Week at the Conjuring House stuff, has kind of come around to just accepting the reality of the situation and our own personal opinions. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to bash you for putting a lot of faith and trust into them. I was the same way. I did the same thing. I really held out my hand so much. I was like, damn it, show us something. And every time that happened, I would just feel like I felt like I was being talked down to. I feel like I was being like, how dare you ask that question? Why would you ask such a silly thing? And things like that. That's the vibe I got. And to me, it wasn't a good feeling to have, especially when you were trying to look up to these people as being very genuine and honest and very nice looking people and very kind people. And this is what they do. It was not a good feeling to have. It was like I was being spat on right there and then. And I was incompetent for like asking such questions. No mediums are real. If they were, think of what they could do and solve. Here's the thing about that. And look, do I believe in mediums? I'm very picky about it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and call every person who might be an empath or medium liars. That's just not me. I'm not going to do that. Personally, do I believe that it's a very good possibility? Yeah, I do. I do, but that's just me. But getting back into that, you're right. I do think there are limitations. I don't think that there are some certain people online right now who are coming off like psychic mediums who I'm not really sure are psychic mediums because of reasons like that. Like they act like they're very in touch with the other side and that they can see the future and things like that. And I don't believe that because, yeah, they would be out helping people. But like you said, the Fox sisters are fake and have been confirmed. What story said that made no sense to me. Why they said that. That made no sense. Why they continued to just be on the path of like they were talked about, but they weren't really necessarily deemed as fake. And it was like I'm pretty sure one of them came out and said it. How about we lay off Cody and Satori and talk about Amanda instead? No, I'm not gonna give shit to Amanda. I feel like Amanda's not on the level of Satori and Cody when it comes to the controversy. I'm just gonna be honest, not even close. Not even close. It's not like I have anything against Amanda. I don't. Now, have I questioned her? Yeah, I have. I love your hoodie. Well, thank you, Darren. I appreciate that. I have questioned her because I've been shown footage and evidence, and I'm like, that looks a bit suspicious, and that was kind of weird. Why would you say that? And why are you doing that? Yeah, I've done those, yeah, but I've had those moments, but I have nothing really against Amanda, personally. It's not like I'm 100% a believer, though. I can't. I'm not, but it's not like I have anything against them. Not like I do Cody and Satori. But, I've always kind of felt that way about Amanda, though. It's not like with this Cody and Satori thing where I just didn't question a thing at first. I was kind of questioning Amanda from the beginning. Do we think Project Fear is going to get a lot more hate after their latest video? Probably. And it's not like I think they deserve the hate, but I can understand why people are getting so pissed off about it. Hi again, it's me, KJ. You were the only person who was actually noticed and responded to me during a live stream, so thank you for that. Well, my pleasure, KJ. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Amanda is so high on the MJ, so anything she does, who have to take it with a grain of salt. And I do take most of the stuff I see with a grain of salt, yeah, for sure. Yep, it's more Cody and Satori. Hate from Cody and Satori. Yeah, it's gonna, wherever Cody and Satori go from here on out is gonna be nothing but controversy. So at this point, they're probably not gonna have many more collaborations. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Jason Hawes decides to kick him off of Taps. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put ideas in Jason Hawes' mind, but I don't know if I would want them around my paranormal investigation crew, especially if they're under suspicions of faking as much as they are. I personally, I know it's his daughter and everything. I'm not want to put him on the spot, but like, it's becoming like very, very to the point where you're not going to get any views if they're around. Hey Panther, how you doing? What did Rain say? Let me go back up. Saying my 16-year-old cat died. Oh, that's right. Yeah, very sorry for your loss. That is so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. It sounds like Jason is not protecting. No, it doesn't sound like he's doing. No, it doesn't. He'd be smart not to at this point. And I'm not trying to say that he has no. He doesn't have the right to do it. Obviously, it's his kid. That's his son-in-law. I think they're getting married. So like, I get it, but yeah, I think at this point, Jason and Taps would probably be smart just to let him go. I'm being honest. And again, I don't want to, put my audience on the spot to where you guys feel like you have to go over there and start telling Jason, well, this is what you probably should do, let him go and everything. It's his choice whether he wants to or not. But I don't know. It's just at this point, after looking at the Project Fear stuff, just to see another collaboration with those guys, and they're getting so much hate for it right now. Unbelievable. Member for 35 months. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Adam, how you doing, man? Now, I can't. Is that just telling me that you've been a member for 35 months? Or you just paid for becoming a member for 35 months? I'm very confused about that. I saw a live stream the other day, and someone said that, oh, thank you for the 35 months. I'm not sure if it meant that you paid for that just now, or is that's how long you've been here. I'm surprised that he's not like, okay, let me tell everybody what's going on. Yeah. And again, thank you guys for the generosity. You guys have been insanely generous tonight, so thank you so much. Much love and much respect. Thank you. And I'm not sure how well that video is doing. Let me go over and check the video, actually. I'm sure I'm getting some heat. I know I am. Fucking video is almost at 1,000 views. Yeah. Oh, my God. 79 likes. This was like at 20... They did ask the questions, but they let them off too easy. I can snap my toe like that and be loud. See, okay, everything. Cody said deceased. Everything. Okay, well, actually, I'm not getting that much hate, which is good. Even if what I was doing was real, I would still handle this seriously. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, I'm not getting that much hate. But there was a question. There was a comment. There was a comment where someone was like, get off YouTube, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. There's a lot of love coming from over there, and I do appreciate that. I mean, I really I lost my temper. I won't lie, guys. I lost it. I got pissed off. So I do apologize about that. You get a free membership post every month, so I just used it. Oh, thank you, Adam. That's very sweet of you, man. I lost my temper, guys. That's not me all the time, but I really hope there's a giant break with Satori and Cody content, because I will cover it when it comes up, but it's not something I necessarily enjoy doing all that much, because it is aggravating to me. I've noticed that Sam and Colby have still been liking the commenting and Cody and Satori's post on Instagram, so they still must be friends. I take it. And whether, yeah, that's not really a good thing. It's not really a good thing. Again, it's not my place to tell them who they can and can't be friends with. If they want to be friends with them, that's up to them. It is what it is. Personally, if I was ever to do paranormal investigations, I would not be bringing them on for any paranormal investigation. That's just me. Hey, Chloe Meadows, edits, how you doing? I've noticed that Sam and Colby, nah, not blaming you. Yeah, they react the same. Austin Taylor, Side-Eye Guy released a new video, the other YouTube Paranormal channel today. Oh, really? That should be interesting. Anyway, I have to go for the night, but I'll see you the next time. All right, Emerald, thank you again for hopping on in. Much love. Have a great night. And by the way, we're almost to 50 likes, guys. Thank you so much for that love. Hit that like button. Randy, any Skinwalker Ranch TV show fans here? Oh, I want to watch that so bad. I would love to watch Skinwalker Ranch stuff. I've been meaning to get more into that. I haven't really delved into the Skinwalker Ranch stuff. In fact, Satori again calls the Fox sisters coming out as faking it. The conspiracy really annoys me, and that we should, that really got under my skin when she just completely pushed everything they said to the side and said, well, that's a conspiracy. We don't even know if they're telling the truth or not, or, they really did it or not. It's like, guys, I'm 100% convinced the Fox sisters more than likely, we're not legitimate. Also making a brand of new art, and 2, but something that you didn't expect. Also making a brand new art, and it's 2. Oh, really? You're making more fan art? Oh, man. Thank you. I love the fan art. You guys have been killing it with the fan art lately, which is something I never thought in my life I'd ever receive is fan art. Like, yeah, wow. Wow. That's why we have questions and want proof. That's right. That's right. Just been reading Harry Potter. I know someone else who's been reading Harry Potter too. Was quite old and very loved. Thank you. She was quite old and very loved. Aw. The first one is like almost finished. Ooh. Right, right time for working 4 hours. Oh my god, dude. Get to bed. Oh my gosh, 4 hours until work. Ooh. Yikes. I really want to say thank you again, Rain, for donating that $63. I cannot believe you donated that much. My good golly, that is very sweet of you. If a lot of you guys don't know, I'm actually buying my old childhood home, so any amount of money that you guys want to donate would mean so much to me. I'm saving up money for that and a new PC so I can play more games on my gaming channel. So all of the money that you guys decide to donate is going directly to things like that, buying a house, and yeah. I want to buy my childhood home. This is the home that I experienced a lot of paranormal activity in. We had a Native American seance done, and whenever my grandma passes, the houses will be for sale. So I want to make sure I can buy the house. So if you guys want to help out in any sort of way, that would mean the world to me. Phasmophobia, yep, I want to get a better PC to play Phasmophobia and a lot of games, honestly. Skinwalker Ranch would be very much cool to dive into. Whew. You'll get the house, bro. Just manifest it. It's been my bye all. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, JC, be good. Can't be careful if you can be careful. Bye, Prem. All right, have a great one. What's your gaming channel? CARTS Arts Gaming. Yeah, it's just this channel, but with gaming at the end of it. Yeah. Phasmophobia is pretty cool. I know. I want to play more of it. I played it with Zuoki not too long ago. We had a blast. That was my first time ever playing it. Have you played Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes. The very first game. Not any other game, but I played the first one. That is me. The most books I reread books like crazy if they're good enough. I have not read a full book in a long time. Jay, what's up, man? I love your content. Hope you you go up. Oh, thank you so much, Spirit Goated. I love the name, by the way. That's a dope name. Thank you so much. I appreciate that love. Thank you. When is the next gaming live? I'd love to do one this Sunday. There's no guarantee, obviously. I've been busy with the house, and by the way, I'll be posting the first photo of the entertainment room tomorrow. So, yeah, definitely make sure either tonight or tomorrow I'll be posting some pictures on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, keep up with Instagram, and I'll be posting a lot of updates with the house and what we're going to be doing. At some point, we're going to be replacing the entire front porch, which I will be sharing with you guys. So yeah, I'm loving your content the more I watch. Aw, thank you so much. Sorry, I spelled your name wrong then. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My name is actually J, just a normal J with a dash and cart on it. People just put the J, and that's fine. An actual J, not like Jay, which is fine if you do that too. It's not a big deal. But it's all VR stuff. Then probably going to be PR stuff. They're probably going to be on a new show. Probably. The first video I watched on your channel was the Sam and Colby video titled "I Have Cancer." Oh wow, yeah, I remember that one. Yep. That was pretty tough. I actually cried a little bit during that video. That was pretty tough, yeah. Pretty sad. I just finished the Odyssey, and it's amazing for real. Where would you like to travel? Oh, man. I'm not sure where I'd like to travel. Trying to build back up my book collection. I used to over 500 and devastated. No, I am late. You're fine, KW. Don't worry about it. We've only been on for an hour and 16 minutes now. You're not horrifyingly late. By the way, guys, if anybody here is watching right now and has not gone and watched the trailer reactions I posted, please go support those trailer reactions. I would love to get more likes on those videos because I want to post more and more of those trailer reactions, horror movie trailer reactions, and horror movie talk videos because I'm a big passionate fan of horror films. So if you love horror films, I love talking about them. Definitely make sure you guys subscribe to that. Everyone needs to read takes from the gas station. When you start doing paranormal investigations, where would you want to do the first one? Well, it sounds like the first one we're going to try to do is at the Belair House here in Ohio. Oh, thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. Chloe, all good. Nobody gets it right, even trying to. It's all good. Put it into the house. Thank you so much, Rain. I will send you the art. Spoiler. Oh, really? See if you can recognize it. Okay. I rewatched Texas Chainsaw 3D, and I don't care. I still love that one. It's not that bad, honestly. The only thing that's bad about it is a couple of lines that were said in the movie. I actually don't mind Texas Chainsaw 3D. I was late too, but I was busy watching Jay's last video. Good reason. Haha. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you. Glad that you made it. That's awesome. I'll definitely be watching. Yes, please. Love the Knuckles trailer reaction and the Planet of the Apes one. Yep, there's a Knuckles trailer reaction up for members right now. But Texas Chainsaw 3D, yeah, it wasn't all that bad. I actually liked the Netflix movie too. But I think the new one, Texas Chainsaw Legacy, is going to be completely different. So they're already restarting it again. They're not even going to continue the Netflix one. They just need to like actually get a director who gives a shit and actually makes a really good Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie instead of completely keep restarting the entire franchise over and over again, because that's going to get old at some point. I mean, it's already kind of getting old. That Leatherface movie prequel that came out was just dog shit. Planning on seeing Dune Part 2 movie once it's completely out, and hopefully the Planet of the Apes. Oh yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes looks pretty good. Though I think my most anticipated one, honestly, right now, has to go to Twisters, because I was such a big the movie scared me as a kid, but there's a really big appreciation for it. And it's kind of like about time they came out with a sequel anyways. I just hope it's actually a good sequel and not garbage. I have been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes now. I really enjoyed the Netflix one. Also, I was watching the special features, and the 3D one had planned to make 3 more movies and bringing back characters. Sucks it never happened. Yeah. JC, do you have a P.O. box? I saw something you will love. I do have a P.O. box, actually. If you guys want to ever send me something, the P.O. box information is down in the description below. You guys can send me whatever you guys want. If you see a creepy clown at a yard sale and you want to send it my way and unbox it on camera, I'll do that. I would love to get back into some unboxing videos. I used to do them all the time back in the day when 2019 was happening. I used to get sent a lot of stuff. Not as much today, but we do have a P.O. box in case anybody ever wants to send fan art or just mail. If you guys ever want to send just anything you want to send, you guys can send it that way. Comment on the newest Sam McCoy video, and I asked if they could film video with you. I feel a lot of people have mentioned me, but I don't think they're ever going to do that because we only have 24,000 subscribers, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. The only way that's ever going to happen is if my channel blows up in the sense that we hit like 100,000 or 200,000 or something like that. Though that would be the only way they would ever do collaboration with a channel of my size. Okay, get ready. My PC is booting up. Hell yeah. I'm not into the Kong movie, but the trailer review you did, it looked pretty interesting. Yep. Though the Godzilla X Kong movie. Not one I'm like, rushing out to go see, obviously, but I'm interested to see it when it comes out on like Blu-ray or something. They need to stop making the remakes. I actually used to have that same mindset, Glenn, that they should stop making remakes. But at the same time, there are some movies that definitely deserve remakes. Yeah, there are definitely some movies out there that could benefit from a remake, like Nosferatu, for example. Like, the original one is a classic movie, but there's a lot they could do today that can make that movie even 10 times creepier and unsettling. What's my thought on the Sally House? It would be interesting to go there, but I don't really have a whole lot to really go about. I mean, there's been a lot of creepy little evidence that have been, creepy evidence that's been caught there, but I don't know, I'd have to go myself one day. Kong vs. Godzilla movie disappointed you? It wasn't the most amazing one. I still like Godzilla King of the Monsters more. All right, I'm going to head out. Hope you all have a good night. Well, thank you so much, Louis, for hopping on in. I hope you have a great night, man. There's a few you prefer from the originals. I feel that. There's some actually really good remakes out there. I have several that are on my mind right now, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, John Carpenter's The Thing. There's many amazing remakes out there. Would you look Robert the Doll in the eyes? I don't know if I would or not, honestly. I don't know if I would want to challenge Robert the Doll now. Remakes are good, but let at least 20 years go by. You want to know something crazy? Oh god, what was that post? I think the Friday the 13th remake is like 2010, 2011. Yeah. The Friday the 13th remake is like 13 years old. Isn't that crazy? The remake of Friday the 13th is like 13 years old. Bill Skarsgård should make a good yep, I think Count Orlok is his name. Absolutely, Eric. Alien was good. Yeah, Alien was a pretty good movie. BRB, all right, Darren. I rewatched Dead Silence a few weeks ago. I did too, actually. I rewatched that one. Yeah, it was pretty good. Totally forgot how enjoyable it was. Yeah, it's a good time. It's just a good little kind of, urban legend kind of movie. I'm actually nervous about Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, are you really? I have not watched the trailer for it yet. Actually, I was going to do that yesterday, but I kind of passed out. I was working. When they're going to start showing Crystal Lake TV, I hope soon. I cannot wait for that first trailer to drop for Crystal Lake, the series. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Yep, I've seen Insidious. Not the newest one. Have yet to watch the newest one, but I have seen the rest of the franchise. That's funny that you rewatched it. Also, yeah, I rewatched it. It was on Tubi, so I rewatched it on Tubi. It looks good, but scared what they're going to be making it PG-13. Oh, is it going to be PG-13? Yeah, it's a little bit nervous. You want to go all out with the art, I think. Yeah. Did anyone go watch the film Barbarian? I did. I saw it on Max, I think. It was good. Isn't the Crystal Lake supposed to start filming this summer? I think it's already begun filming, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's possible they could be filming this summer. You might be right about that. I feel like they've already been filming it though, if I'm not mistaken. Lewis, hey man, hope you're doing well. Did you see that Sam and Colby are? Yep, they're the boys right now. I did see that. Yes, I did. The first Insidious movie is my favorite one. Oh, it has to be. First one or the second one are phenomenal. Can you tell us a horror story that I haven't already told you guys? I mean, I've told you basically all my paranormal stories and all my horror stories. I have to think about that one for a little bit because I feel like I've told them all pretty close to the same amount of times. Rain was so cool. And by the way, guys, give it another round of applause to Rain here in the comment section for donating over $60 to me. That was insanely generous, and no one ever has to donate any money ever. So, like, really a round of applause for you because, damn, that means so much. Yeah, Barbarian was an underrated gem of last year. No, it's like 2 years ago when that came out. It was an underrated gem. I wonder if some people have more tendency for paranormal things to happen to them. Possibly, it's very possible. Yeah, I feel like some people are actually in depth with the paranormal a little bit more than others. Yeah, for sure. I watched the Insidious movies before the newest one came out, and now I already have the urge to watch the original one again. Minecraft Alive. You know what? Possibly at some point soon. Yeah, I would love to do Minecraft Live. What I would love to do would be actually get the VR headset and play Minecraft VR live. I looked into his eyes, and it was the worst day of my life. It was horrible. I had the worst day of my life. It was horrible. Oh my god, when he discovered the basement, hell yeah, so funny. John Carpenter wanted to tie his movie with the 1959 film. The original Thing? Oh, yeah, that would have been interesting, wouldn't it? Hey, Peachy, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Glad you can make it. Glad you all can make it. Oh, Robert the Doll, yeah. Yeah, I won't intentionally look. I mean, in person, I would certainly not look into his eyes in person, no. I wouldn't want to challenge him. I'm superstitious enough to, like, not take that risk. I'm surprised you train your dragons in live Minecraft. Respect to Robert the Doll, but I wouldn't. Doing good. I had a date tonight. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little exhausted. Long day, long week of filming and posting stuff. I literally posted like 12, 13 videos in 2 days' time. So I'm a little bit exhausted. I saw a picture of Robert the Doll in the thumbnail while I was scrolling, and I freaked out and looked at it. I looked away. Oh, yeah, over the SC. Yep. They tied all the superheroes in DC shows, movies in the past with Arrow TV show recently? Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much, TJ. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you so much. Another $50, guys. We raised $113 tonight so far. Thank you so much. Hey, man, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, guys, round of applause for TJ, by the way. Round of applause for TJ and Rain. Both of them coming in clutch with the donations tonight, which I really appreciate. It very much helpful for someone who's going to be paying a lot of money for a PC and a house. So thank you so much. Much love. Thank you. PC parts assemble, that's right. I got to buy the most expensive part next month. Yep. And it's gonna be the graphics card, which is gonna be over $1,000, and it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. I'm putting money back, obviously. Got to pay for taxes this Monday and all that stuff. So, Rain inspired you. Well, Rain's an absolute sweetheart, and you are a badass. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Yeah, Rain coming in here, yeah, starting a freaking riot of donations. The never-ending cycle. Have you heard of Weird Birds? No, I have not, actually. What did you guys think of that trailer, by the way, for the Easter Bloody Easter? I want to know what you guys thought of that. The trailer I reacted to yesterday, I think. Yeah, last night. It would be okay to remakes with the original cast and the worth a watch. The Brady Bunch movie has all the original cast from the TV show except Mike Brady, the dad. Hell yeah, let's go. You getting snow? Yep. It's downpouring out there right now. Yeah, a lot of snow's coming down. While I was waiting the Sam and Colby video. I haven't watched that yet. I think I might have a cold. Sorry to hear that. I hate that. Maybe I'll go outside here in a bit and take a photo for Instagram to show you how much the snow's coming down. The bunnies were incredible. I loved that trailer. It was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I'll start doing that. If you guys are okay with that, I could start reacting to more lower budget, actually horror movie trailers for you guys and posting them. Giving you my honest thoughts, doing some breakdowns of the trailers. There's a movie called Beaster Day about the killer Easter Bunny. I think I heard about that one. Roads are slick here. Lost traction 4 times just driving down the store. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. Can you look at my last comment? Not to be disrespectful, but what if your mom or your siblings heard you clapping in your room and they're like, "What is he doing on live?" You're not being disrespectful. Don't worry about it. They have all their doors shut. It's when they're in their rooms and stuff and they have the door shut, it's pretty you can't really hear much of anything. It did have Killer Clowns vibes. You're right about that. Sebus just got a lot too. To me, it's too funny. Night of the Lupus, classic B movie with giant bunnies. We're getting lots of snow too. I'm so sick of it. Please go away, snow. I don't blame you. It's kind of like I was kind of shocked when I found out we were getting snow today. Anyways, I was like, aren't we on like the verge of spring? What the hell? The Easter trailer was interesting. I agree. I'm a big fan of Easter. You know why? A lot of you guys may not know this, but I was actually an Easter bunny one year for Easter at a mall. And actually, me and my friend Cinnamon worked there. And I was the Easter bunny. She was the photographer. She's actually a professional photographer in real life, too. So it was kind of fun. We were working there, and I remember there was this guy, a bigger guy, who came up to the little store we were renting out for the Easter bunny photos. And I remember he went and did like a chest bump thing and literally almost knocked me on my ass. At this point, I was like 130 something pounds. So like this guy was probably like, and I don't want to, assume weights or nothing, but the guy kind of probably could have been around like 180 to 200. And he just, chest bumped me and I almost flew backwards with the full costume on and I almost ate shit. It was pretty bad, but I maintained my, my stance though. I was like, all right. It was a good job. It was a good job being the Easter Bunny for a year. I had a lot of fun. I mean, I genuinely like making people happy. I like seeing the excitement on people's faces. There was one kid. I remember one kid really got excited when he like saw me come around the corner because that's how I would do it. Would be like walk around the corner with the costume on. And I remember I got down on like my knee, and I opened my arms up, and the kid actually ran up to me and just hugged the crap out of the Easter Bunny. It was pretty like very wholesome. And yeah, it was moments like that are really, it gives me a lot of joy, makes me feel really good about what I'm doing in life. Like I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet. And then pet day was the next day, and a dog tried to bite my hand. And the lady was okay with it for some reason. It's like, it's not my costume, but the costumes are like really expensive. What's the craziest job you've ever had? Craziest job I've ever had in my life. I would probably have to go with I want to say Walmart. Walmart's not really all that crazy. I'd probably have to go with Amazon. I used to tie down freight for the airplanes. That was probably the craziest one because we'd have to like actually tie the shit down and like organize it and then get it on the planes and stuff. So that was pretty interesting. That was my first job ever, was actually doing that. The most enjoyable job I've ever had would be YouTube. YouTube has been the most enjoyable job. I think my state will get dumped on with snow in March. Winter has been too kind to us so far. Yeah, I'm from never seen snow. Oh wow, really? Hey Stephanie, how are you doing? That's so cute. It was a pretty adorable. It was pretty adorable. I won't lie. I was like, that is so wholesome. I'm being a wholesome Easter bunny right now. Big rainstorm coming in the weekend in California. Oh gosh, stay safe. Haven't snowed in your country for years. Hey, how you doing? Hey Jay, hey beautiful people, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Hey Jordan, you should come up to Alaska, experience 21 days. I would, but I'm no longer around that area anymore. When I was in Washington State, that might have been more of a possibility, but since I'm like here in Ohio, halfway across the country, I just sent you the pic on Discord. You can check. Aw, sweet. I'm gonna go look right now. If a lot of you guys don't know, Steph actually just sent me some fan art. Let me go ahead and look at it really quick. I think he did. You say you sent it on the Discord? Oh, gotcha. I can recognize it. Looks like my cat Church. Yep, I recognize it. Thank you for that. Hell yeah. Aw, Francis gifting members. Hell yeah, man. Hey, the Netherlands here, 4 a.m. Please tell me to go to sleep. Hey, go to sleep. Hey, man, it's late. What are you doing? It's early. I live in Canada. Come here if you want snow. I used to live in Washington. It used to snow pretty bad in Washington State. Probably not as bad as Canada. Oh, look at that. Jesus. Vanessa was gifted a membership. That's awesome. You were in Washington State and you didn't tell me? Oh, yeah, when I was like 2000, before 2007. So, like, my entire younger years, elementary, I was in Washington State. Yeah. Thanks. Good night. No, I'm just kidding. Stay here. Stay here. We need more. We need more company. Yeah. Sleeps for the week. That's an interesting job, to be honest. I feel like everyone has had at least one crazy job story. Oh, for sure. I think one of my most we want to talk about crazy job stories. I'll absolutely talk about crazy job stories. That's fine. I also did a Santa Claus event too. I wasn't Santa Claus. No way I'm gonna pull off a Santa Claus, but I was Santa Claus. I was at a Santa Claus event, and I was actually a photographer this time around. I was actually taking pictures for Santa Claus and whatnot. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy time. I remember we yeah, quit that job. Depends where you are in Canada. Some places in Canada don't get that much snow. It's 3 a.m. for me, and I'm sitting here eating crisp chips and yeah. How do you earn the little ghosty emotes? Oh, you become a channel member. Yeah, if anybody here wants to become a channel member, all you do is go down here, go below. You go to I think it's the dollar sign. Yeah, you go to the dollar sign and it will say membership. And all you have to do would be click join the channel, and you just become a member. And it's only $1.99 a month. We already have over 100 members, so if anybody here wants to join in and become a channel member, it's literally only $1.99 a month, so $2 a month, and you get extra content. You get to have a ghost next to your name and all of that stuff. So if you want to join in on that, then there you go. You have the option to, and it does help out monthly. By the way, the more money that we come in, I can hopefully one day do this for an entire living and not have to worry about doing another job on the side. So the more people who join in, the more I can probably make YouTube a full-time job, which would be amazing. That would be a dream of mine. We were born in different decades to even meet in Washington. Oh yeah, yeah, more likely. Be nice surprise for her next chat. She just said she was hopping off. Who did? Sorry about that. Who's hopping off the live stream? It depends where you are in Canada. But also, no, your cat is not black. It's gray. Desiree. Aw, thank you. Apparently, I've been a member for a month. Cool. Yeah, you've been a member for an entire month. Look at that. You got a little orange ghost next to your name. Yeah, the longer you're with us, the more your ghost will change colors. I call it little attachments. They're your little attachments. You can name it whatever you want. Whatever you want your ghost to be named, you can name it. But I hope you will love it and that it looks great. Aw, thank you. No, it does look great. I really appreciate that fan art, actually. I was going to post it here on the live stream, but like right now it's like, it's going to take too much work and I'm being lazy. But I will be posting it to my social here after the live stream. Yep, and you get access to emotes and emojis and whatnot, so that's a cool thing if you guys want emotes and emojis. Yep. You don't see a dollar sign anywhere? Do you have an iPhone? If you have an iPhone, it might not show it. iPhones are very weird and not, they never show that stuff. Yep, it doesn't for the iPhone. Yep. Watched Arcane for the first time this week. Man, I feel late to it, but I've never seen it. I still have never seen it. How long are you going to be live? I don't know. Okay, you do have an iPhone? Yeah, it's not on the iPhone, unfortunately. You'd have to get like on a laptop or a computer to do it. But I appreciate the thought. Thank you for trying to check it out, man. That's really appreciative. I'm not sure how long I'll be going live for. If we can get this video up to about 60 likes within the next 25 seconds, I will go ahead and stay live for another 20 to 30 minutes. I will have to go get some water, but I'll stay live for the next 20 to 30 minutes. If we can get this video up to 60 likes in 25 seconds. So I'm going to start counting. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. We made it. We made it. It's all good. Okay. Heather Anderson, you got to stay. I just got here and I like the video. Thank you, Heather. I will actually be right back. I'm going to go get some water and get my throat a little bit less. It's dry. I'm actually dying right now. I'm going to be starting to heave up. Who knows? God knows what. My attitude, probably, from that earlier reaction. So let me go get something to drink, guys, please. Please stick around, talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes, and I will be right back. I won't be long. And again, if anybody wants to donate to the channel, make sure that we get that new gaming PC, and you can help me try to buy my house. Any amount will help. Speaking of which, 5 likes missing. No, we actually got the likes, man, but I appreciate the $5 donation. That's very sweet of you. So let me heart that really quick. Thank you so much, man. You're really you're killing it tonight. It's at 63 likes now. Yeah, I'm going to go grab a Smirnoff. I do have them actually behind me, but I don't know if I'm going to have an alcoholic beverage tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I will go get some water and whatnot. So yeah, guys, donations will go to my new house because I'm buying my childhood home, and any amount helps. Any amount really does help. You have no idea. So I will take even $1 donation if you want to. You don't have to. It's not like I'm gonna beg you. But I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, give me 1 second to go get something to drink. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Who's all hopping on in? Who's all here? Your room is cool? Thank you. Thank you so much. Chainsaw, that's life, man. Oh, I love that. I love the drama when it doesn't involve me. All right, let's see here. Desiree, aw, thank you so much for donating. That's what I thought I saw someone donated again. Thank you so much, you guys. That's very sweet of you. Very generous. Very, very generous. Thank you so much. I never have work drama, but I find it my neighbor hates me because her husband got caught staring at my boobs. Oh my God, isn't that ridiculous? A little bit of jealousy there, I sense. What are we talking about? Don't really know. What are we talking about, guys? Hey, J-Carts, how did you know that waiting screen, dude, that waiting screen background? I literally just took a picture with my camera, my webcam right there. I took a picture, and then I walked into the camera, and then I took another picture, and then, yeah, I just put them together. Yep. I was like, okay, her husband is old as hell. Good gosh. People are interesting, aren't they? I work from home, a caregiver in law, and I need a vacation. That's understandable. That's understandable. I would love another vacation. The last time I took a vacation was back in 2021. We went to Texas, and we went to the gas station. As a matter of fact, did a lot of people here know that I did a vlog to Texas? The quality is crap, but I did a trip to Texas, and we went to the gas station from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like in his 70s at least, please be serious. Like in his 70s at least, please be serious. Oh, he was in his 70s? Wow. He is old. Oh, my. He's up there. Hey, Mythical Monster Man. I got petty today. My teacher told me she has an erase. She has to erase a drawing I made on the whiteboard because it was freaking some kids out, high schoolers. So today I made a scarier, more grotesque one. Wow. Oh, you're in Texas right now? That's awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, what does she think I'll do? Exactly. No interest in a 70-year-old man. And he didn't even do anything. It was him that looked. Like it. Maybe she should be getting mad at her husband if she hasn't already. Yeah, I do. I need to see 13 Fanboy, yeah. You'll be in Texas in 2 weeks. Can't wait. That sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't been to Texas since 2021, but it was a lot of fun when I went. You live in Washington State right now? That's where I was born, was Washington State. And me and my friends like guns. Well, Texas is probably the best place for you then. There's a lot of gun talk over there and a lot of guns over there. Exactly, but Karens, they never fault their family's fault. Yep. Nope, it's automatically you. Curse you for having boobs. My husband would never have looked if you didn't have boobs. Last time I went on holiday, my son was 1 years old, and my son's 20. My son is 20 years old next month. Oh wow! I'm going to stay in a cottage this year with a hot tub. I would love to be in a hot tub right now. Can I tell you, really, I enjoyed your reaction to the Codeine Satori response video. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy. I lost my temper. I lost my temper. I won't lie, I did. How dare I have boobs? You're fine. You're fine. You're not the one at fault here. It's the old man for having eyes. That's the problem. The old man with his eyes. How dare him have eyes? Got you in trouble for no reason. When you, I'm not sure if you're asking me, but I'll go ahead and say it. When I was in Washington, I didn't mind it. A lot of places were like at walking distance, which I appreciate. I lived in Stanwood, Washington, which is about 30 to 40 minutes away from Seattle. I'm pretty sure about 30, 40 minutes. Also, did you see the Killer Clowns, the U2s? No. What? So who wants to buy that for me and send it? My money has to go to my PC. I can't buy it. U2's Killer Clowns. Oh, they got a Shorty plush. Will ship May 5th. That's cool. Hell yeah, I dig that. They have a Ghostface one. I think I saw the Ghostface one. Yeah, it's like a pink Ghostface with like heart eyes or something like that. It's Valentine's Day-esque. My neighbor hate me too. One time they had to go at me for opening my window because they thought I was trying to listen to them. I wasn't. I was just hot. Thankfully, our neighbors are pretty chill. Buy a MatPat one. Not gonna lie, Jordan, I may not have the foot fetish, but I'd say you have some very nice grippers. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It wasn't my intentions to gain a cult following or a following for that, but it can't be helped. And your foot. It was a slight. I showed my foot for like 1 second. About 2 to 3, actually. They also complained about the sound of closing doors and giving fake noise complaints too. Gosh. Jordan, changing the name of the channel to J Feet. Yes, I got the... Oh, really? You got that one? You got the pink Ghostface one. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, J Feet. That's going to be my OnlyFans. I'm going to make that my OnlyFans. J Feet. J Feet Arts. Dem feet, though. Hey, don't matter if they have a foot fetish or not. At least you have attracted people. Yes, I clearly I've underestimated my feet. It's so cursed. It is kind of cursed. You're right about that. It is. You're scared of clowns? Oh, did you see the wall behind me? Oh, you can't really see it all the well. If you guys look actually where the chat is right now, look. I'll show you really quick. Back in here, there's a whole wall of just clowns. All of them are antiques. Always down to collect more. You guys ever see some at yard sales? Send them my way. That or like VHSs. I'll take any kind of horror VHS. Just finished your most recent video, and its like story is entitled "Daughter to the Famous Person." Cody, yeah, kind of, isn't it? Thank you for hopping on in, by the way, man. I appreciate you, Cryptic. Your feet powers. Mythical saw your thanks late. Forever welcome. My internet is troubled. Hey, Maniacs, if this stream gets to 100 likes in the next hour, I will do a J Feet special. How are you going to do a J Feet special? This has to be the 20th time one of those live streams that turned into Feet Talk. Yeah. Yeah. What can I say? Damn. If Cody and Satori actually showed their feet, you never know, man. They might even get more fans. You never know. I hated as a kid, those people back in where they dressed as killer clowns. Oh, back in 2017, right? At the point I was convinced you had a foot fetish. No, I don't. I really don't. I just showed my foot because I was trying to make a point. Oh, you do the joint thing but with your wrists. Oh. That's interesting. I can't pop nothing. I can do that, though. I can snap my fingers. That's something, right? That's close enough. Yeah, I miss the days of 2017. With the whole killer clown pandemic, I thought that was so cool and so much fun. Not to my knowledge, nobody was actually hurt. It was just a bunch of people trying to scare people. To my knowledge, I could be completely wrong. There might have been some horrible accidents and stuff, but or murder, but like I don't know. I never heard of anything like that. If Cody and Tori do it barefoot and it's not popping joints, then I'm just gonna start rethinking my perception of reality. Well, at this point, they've had so much time to come up with any sort of logical way they could fake it that it might even be fake, even if they do it at that point. Yeah, because they've had so much time to think about this. I'm just poking fun, but really they should have, instead of dancing around the subject and making excuses, and not show the foot. I agree. I can pop anything. I can't do anything weird where it can stretch. It should be far apart. You know what's weird? Yeah, too much time has passed by now. At this point, they could literally have a plan to fake it all and make it look legit because they've had so much time. In my opinion, it's because they've waited so long that it makes them look even more fake. You know what I could do? I'm not gonna demonstrate it, but I can actually, I'm double jointed in my legs, and I can actually bend my legs backwards a little bit. I'm not gonna do it though. I don't want someone to have a leg bending fetish, and I don't want to be viewed like that. When that happened, I dressed up as one and scared my school. LOL. I can pop each of my fingers, toes, and neck and ankle. That's talent. Honestly, don't know how people do it. Sounds painful. Does. But after a while, you might be okay with it. As a matter of fact, I can, again, but they know it was me. Have you guys ever laid on your back and just continuously cracked your knees? And no, I've never done that. I'm double jointed. I'm double jointed. That's the word for it. I'm double jointed in my knees. Yeah. I can't do joint popping, but I am very flexible because of years of ballet. Yep, I remember you mentioned that you were in ballet. Yeah. Baby Sandy has joined me. It says hi. Hey, baby Sammy, how are you doing? Weird sound outside just now. I don't know what to think of that. Sorry, I was just checking something really quick. Didn't mean to leave you all hanging like that. Don't look up ballet dancer feet on Google. No, I won't. I've already heard the horror stories of like people who do ballet and stuff, and how painful and how much practice you need. And I've heard horror stories about it. I can pop my wrist a little, but I'm scared to do it because I broke in my wrist. Yeah, well, don't do that. Don't do that then. Because some of the teachers and principals was in on it. Peachy, I used to do ballet too. Wow. Have you guys ever laid on your back and I'm trying to read. Chloe, I already searched that. By the way, we're almost to 70 likes, guys. Thank you so much for clicking that like button and really showing the love and support for tonight's live stream. I really appreciate it. Every Friday we do a live stream, and the views have continuously gone up. I remember one time I had a nightmare about Pennywise and had to go to sleep with the Bible. Now I'm just constantly drawing scary shit. I broke my thumb in school. I've never broken a bone in my body. Not once. How many subs have you gained since last time? How many subs have I gained? Probably close to, God, probably a couple hundred. I don't have ballet feet. Thankfully, ballet feet only happen when people are not properly cushioning their point shoes. He's my baby brother, and he's almost 2 years old. Oh, wow. You can touch your wrist with your thumb. Oh my God, that makes my hand cringe a little bit. Oof. Whew. That's rough. That's talent, though. That is talented. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. You're good, Desiree. I have yet to break a bone, twisted ankles in my arm. I've twisted my ankles before, yeah. And I have ran my leg over with a 700-pound skid and pallet jack. That happened, and I didn't break no bones in my ankle. But I remember the thing rolling up on my ankle, and then I felt the pallet jack actually slowly starting to decline on my foot, and I could feel my foot going straight. Yeah, that was scary. That was a scary moment in my life. I thought I was gonna lose my foot because 700 pounds would have just crushed everything if it actually made it all the way down. Pretty traumatizing, actually. I think about that shit every once in a while. Like I'll think about what if no one was actually there to lift the thing up and push it off as quickly as possible. Yeah, that was probably one of the scariest moments in my life was actually thinking I was gonna lose my foot. But thankfully, I was so calm in that moment, and I didn't tense up any of my muscles that I actually didn't break nothing. You can make your mouth sound like a trumpet? That's cool. Honestly, any type of injury related to the head, mainly with the mouth, makes me gag because I have a weird thing where I can imagine injuries. But I do that too, though. I actually imagine the injuries and I actually imagine the stuff. Hey, happy Friday. How are you? And how is church? We're doing pretty good, Mr. Doodles. How are you doing today? And I have to watch you on my phone. Everyone help out with the algorithm. Yeah, hit that like button. Helps out with the algorithm a lot, guys. Yeah, thank you, Rain. Thank you for reminding. I mean to say that I have twisted ankles and what else? Just never broke a bone. Thank you. Almost 70 likes, guys. Hell yeah. They're doing actually road work outside, so if you hear anybody like driving loud, they're actually plowing snow. Yep, it's Friday. In the next couple hours, it's going to be Saturday. I can turn my leg backwards and. Wow. That is something. Honestly, I twisted my ankle, can suck more than break sometimes. Oh, really? I mean, I remember when I sprained both my wrists, I was crying so hard. Worst thing that happened to me medical wise was blackhead getting infected on my leg, and the infection was spreading all over until I took antibiotics for 2 weeks, and it left my whole. Wow, that's crazy. For you, it's already Saturday. My son can bend his fingers backwards and over the top of his. Oh my gosh. That is insane. That is insane. There's that same individual leaving a comment. They're literally going to prove it. What else do you want? What else do you want? You, the F, LOL. Just naive a little bit. That guy, he's really not liking me. I'll tell you that. That individual does not like me. But yeah, he keeps coming back to my videos. I don't understand. He already knows my opinion, but yet he still continuously comes back to my videos just to leave a comment, which is fine. Obviously, I'm not saying he can't leave a comment in his opinion, but the issue isn't them showing, obviously, it's the fact that it took this long to do it. That's the issue. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, he could be, but he probably is genuinely somebody who actually is legitimately, probably just defending them, and that's fine if he does, but I've not seen the New Mutants, no. I'm good, thanks for asking. Your room looks dope. Well, thank you. Go beyond this next couple months, but it will go beyond this in the next couple months, hopefully. Hopefully I'm starting to buy the house and I can start actually doing a lot more. Wanted to get a quick shower? You're fine. Understandable. It's Cody's alternate account, probably. It's just it's some guy. He just left a comment on the video, the most recent one. I should have seen this coming, honestly. I had a feeling he was probably going to come at me, and it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. He's been commenting on my last few videos now. Handy Cart Mexican. They literally are going to prove it. What else do you want? The fuck? Okay. Okay. I hope you're right. $69 likes. Look at that. Good job, guys. Thank you. Why are people consistently asking for proof? They are fake, but the proof is not real. People are really, they just want to hold out hope that they're real because they want that validation. Again, lying is dangerous. This is why it's dangerous, because you could literally, he's delusional but harmless. You're right, he is harmless. He is coming at me a lot, though. He really is coming at me a lot, which is, again, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm not really bothered by it no more. Seeing the hate comments don't really bother me. I know right now maybe kind of looks like it does, but it truly doesn't. I just find it like funny that he keeps coming back to the videos, even knowing he knows exactly what I'm probably going to say. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. They're not going to prove it. Dude should move on and be a Kevin somewhere else. Is that what they call a guy version of Karen? Kevin? I think that negative person needs to show some evidence why he believes so hard. He must be close with Cody and Satori. And you know, not even that he's close with Satori and Cody, but like the guy is definitely somebody who's just holding out hope. And there's a lot of people out there who are holding out hope, and I'm not going to sit here and, you know, tell them they can't. And obviously I was the same person, right? I was the same person towards the beginning. And then I started seeing all this video, and this is just who I am today. I wasn't that person, though, at first. You know? Yeah, people are actually defending me a lot, which is, I'm always thankful for, you know. I'm always thankful that people actually want to defend me. But I just saw that comment. Honestly, it's really funny. These people still think Cody and Story will actually do it. And even if they do it, it's probably going to be faked at this point. Because, yeah, they've waited so long. And I think that was an issue. They should not have waited as long as they have. If they are really honest people and they're honest and this is a real method, they should not have waited as long as they have. I don't care what the reasons were. They should have done this as soon as possible. Because now people are suspicious about them. And now people are going to be questioning why they waited so long. And they'll be looking for any sort of ounce of any sort of BS that could be. I still don't think they're going to do it. I think they're going to have something that's going to get them around it. Not going to lie, if it weren't for the debunkers, you're watching debunking videos, I probably would have tuned into the Keyboard Warrior. They've had so much time to plan out something. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they have. They've had over 3 months now. That's a lot of time. Yeah, they might have just said that to calm things down so they can move on. Yeah. Oh yeah, the person this entire time has not been a respectful individual, and every time I've commented, and I've actually commented, had conversations with this person, everything I say goes in one ear and out the other, and no matter what, he is completely on the point of his own personal opinion is the right opinion, and my opinion is not. Is invalid. So that's just the kind of person that I'm trying to talk to, and it's just no point because yeah, he won't even see my side of it. All that matters to him is he will. I already said I've seen his point of it, and I can understand that if he wants to believe in them, that's fine. But yeah, he's outraged. You know, he's just one of those people who just wants to make it known that I'm basically being the one in the wrong, and I'm being a douchebag about it. And there's no winning with that kind of person. There's no having a conversation with that kind of person because everything you do is just you being a bully and a hater, and that's. Yeah, I'm talking to a brick wall. Yeah, at that point, yeah. Hey, 130 Albert, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. I'm doing good, thank you. But, you know, he's online, so if he hops on into this live stream, I would be happy to talk to him. And I'd encourage nobody to bully him or anything like that. I would just talk to him, get his side of it and point of view and whatnot. You know, it's interesting you say that, KJ. My finger was slammed into a closet door, and my nail popped off slowly. It wasn't like immediately. It popped off slowly, and I felt every ounce of pain. I cried so much. The best bet was to wait things out. People know who don't like them, things that simmer down. And unfortunately, Project Fear's video just reset the cycle. Yeah, you're exactly right about that. It reset the cycle. So if they were hoping this was going to slim things down and calm people down, not so much anymore. It hurt. It did hurt. Yeah, it hurt a lot. I cried so much. Hope they do, but I doubt they will. You're probably right about that, Myosotis. You're probably right about that. They probably won't do it. It sucks. It sucks. Because it's like I held out hope for them for the longest time. Like a lot of people did. Neat. You're using the throw up emoji. The emote. Love that. Glad it's being used. Yeah, for a story like that. Perfect. By the way, guys, I won't be on for much longer. We've already been on for 2 hours and 11 minutes now. So if you guys want any last remarks or anything you want to ask me, horror movie wise, paranormal wise, or anything like that, now's the time to like throw it out there before I end tonight's live stream. And again, I'll be trying to come back next Friday to do another one. It would be nice if Coney's story get big enough to draw the attention of scientists at the university. Well, that's what their hope. That's what apparently they want to do, is bring it to people who actually are like professionals in that field. Though they could just get anybody to say that they are, and they're probably not, and just try to do something and work around it. Yeah. I think actually showing it to the paranormal YouTubers would probably have been the best way to do it, because it's, again, what is my name? My real name is Jordan. Jordan. Jordan Cartwright. Cartwright. We always talking about random things here. You're right. You're right. That's what kind of makes it fun, though. It's like we can just have conversations about anything. It doesn't have to be just paranormal or horror related. We can talk about anything. Lee going to do a Pulse Paranormal podcast episode. I'm hoping, again, I've been so stressed out with work and everything of lately that it makes it kind of difficult to keep pushing different kind of content out right now. So we did 2 episodes of that. We will do more in the future. I'm sure of it. But right now, I'm so drained over the weekends at the moment, because I'm always working and always doing something, that it was a bit much for me, unfortunately. And that's, of course, not her fault or anybody else's fault. That is just, I have so much on my mind and so much on my plate right now that it's just making it hard to kind of kick a lot, that kind of content out, you know? Oh, that's good. I'm glad about that, 130, Albert. That's what the point is. I hope that makes you feel like you're talking to a friend. That's exactly the point. Hey, I know a guy, you are not the sport guy, but do you have any favorite sports? Occasionally I have gotten into football occasionally, and not like a lot, but like 1 or 2 years ago, I was kind of into it with the Super Bowl and whatnot. But I'm not a huge sports guy. I like going out and playing some sports. I like, getting physical and active. But believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe since I look like such a nerd, but I actually do like getting out and getting physical every once in a while. Damn, multitasking. Guys are doing a lot tonight, aren't you? The ghost of Belair House? Yeah, probably. I'm just exiting eating sour cream, and it sounds so good. I haven't eaten. I ate some steak actually earlier, but I'm kind of hungry still because I haven't eaten that much today. Jordan, what video games did you play? I play a lot of games, a lot of PC games of lately. It's not that long ago I beat Choo Choo Charles, which was a fun time. Hey, Claire, how you doing? Okay, I do need to go. I have dishes to do. Dishes over watching me? What? No, I'm kidding. I hope you have a good one. I really do. Hope things work out with your neighbors so, she doesn't keep hating you. How tall am I? I am 5'7". I'm a short dude. I'm 5'7". I liked how Project Fear hammered them with questions. I liked that too. I know a lot of people feel like they didn't go hard enough, and maybe they're right in some cases. But I do feel like they put them on the spot, which I do appreciate. I do appreciate it. Yes, I have to because I have my mom here and I'm taking care of her. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Have a good night. Have a good night. Resident Evil fan. I actually have yet to play the Resident Evil games. Hey, I'm 5'6". Hey, oh Harley, welcome. You got pizza, dude. Share, share. How are you, Harley? And by the way, I actually plan on hanging. Once again the house is getting more complete, I'm actually planning on hanging more of the movie posters you guys have sent me in the house. As I've said, you guys are the reason why I'm gonna probably be able to buy this house, which is awesome. So I'm gonna be able to hang a lot more of the stuff you guys sent me and use it as decorations. No, I've never played any Resident Evil games. I played one when I was younger. I think Resident Evil 3, maybe. Gaming member, thank you so much. I think Francis gave you that membership, Vanessa. I'm positive it was him. If it was me, I would have the light on them. I'm 5'3". My fiance is 6'5". Oh wow, I'm short. I'm short in comparison. For a guy, I feel like I'm shorter than a lot of dudes, actually. My friends are as tall as you, short person gang. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yep, gave it to you as right as you left. How tall am I? I'm 5'7". I saw your video. I liked your rants. Ah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I felt like I lost my attitude. I lost my temper, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. You'd frame? Oh, I'd love to frame some artwork, fan art and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. That was one of my plans actually, is to try to get all of the artwork that people have drawn me and whatnot, and just print them out and post them. Put them on the wall or something. And by the way, if anybody here wants to help with the GoFundMe, oh, you're 6 foot tall. Oh my, 5'6". Gotcha. Sounds like you're about to say 6 foot tall. You're like, oh, 1 inch smaller than me. Okay. Yep, I'll be hanging all the fan art. You're good. If anybody here wants to donate to the GoFundMe to help me buy my house, seriously, guys, I would appreciate every single person here who wants to donate to it. We have over $723 raised right now. If anybody here wants to donate to it and help me get my house, I would insanely appreciate it. You don't have to, obviously. If you don't have the money, it's okay. But there's the link to that. Can you read my message, please? Yeah, let me go back up, Glenn. Sorry about that, man. I'll project fear face when they are talking Cody and Satori. Lucky duck. Yeah, I can't stay out much longer, guys. But because I've been on for almost 2 hours and 20 minutes now, at some point I'm gonna start getting really tired, and I want to see if I can kick out another video before I end tonight off. So read my previous one. I'm sorry. Oh, you're okay, Steph. You're okay. Let me go back up really quick. You were watching my video. Oh, thank you so much. Trust me, I'm short, 5'5" or something like that, and 18 years old. I'm 27 and 5'7". I wish you could have an interview with Cody and Satori. It would be interesting, though I already feel like they would answer me in the same way they've answered everybody else. KJ is asking you something. Let me go back up. 5'5", so you're taller than me. Also, can you please shout out my YouTube channel? Yeah, KJ. There you go. Hey, Ashley, how are you doing? Sky, Jordan, we meet again. Hey, Sky, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for making it. Glad more people are hopping on in. Who's all hopping on in right now? Let me know in the comments section, the chat. I was going to end it, actually. You guys made it at a perfect time. I was about to end it. We've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes now. How are you all doing? Take another swig. My throat's sore. Now I can't leave. Yeah, I'll sit around for another 15 minutes. Ask away. No, I'm not. It's probably no. You're right. It's probably not even worth it, and probably they don't want to talk to me, which is fine. We're okay. Thank you for asking, Ashley. I'm good. You're looking happier. I'm feeling better after I got that video done. Jordan, if you could, can you shout my Can you shout out my? Yeah, yep. All right, Daniel. Yep, there's this channel, guys. Yeah, go check him out. I'll become a member. That's what we meant to say. Sorry about that. I'm exhausted, guys. I wish I was more enthusiastic. Riding a paper, chilling with Jay, another good Friday night. Oh yeah, man. I would say go rest up. It's all right. We love you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can I put a link to my channel in the chat? Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. I don't think it's gonna let you because when people try to post their links in the chat, it never works. I don't know what it is, but it never works. But if you want, when this video is over, you can put it in the comment section. Yeah, just put your link in the comment section. Been in touch with your video editor? No, not of recently. No, I haven't had the money to be able to do that. I got a lot of taxes and house pay and start paying on the house and everything at some point here soon. So I haven't been able to pay an editor or nothing like that, unfortunately. Most of my money's going to my house at the moment, so I have a place to live. Yeah. But at some point, when I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore, I'll be hiring the editor again to get more movie reactions kicked out because I really want to get that stuff. Yeah, I got taxes this Monday. Yep, so I got to save all my money for that and then go do the taxes, yeah. Oh shit, the green bird is asking me if I know how to ask what you're keeping your family in Spanish. Where are you keeping my family in Spanish? All right, though, guys. I wonder if anybody would do it for free. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that though, because then at some point they might want to get money out of me afterwards. I'm excited for you to reach your goals. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting exhausted. I'm gonna have to go ahead and end the live stream here because we've been on for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes now. But it was a lot of fun. We got 100 and You should chill. You should chill for a bit longer. Well, now I have to, or I'm gonna look like a douchebag. All right, I'll sit for another 10 minutes. Okay, I'll sit for another 10 minutes since you give me $10. Thank you so much. I'll sit for a little bit longer. We have $135 donated, so I'll sit for another 10 minutes. Thank you, Rain. "10 minutes of my face." That's right. I don't think anybody gets backstab you, but definitely be careful out there. Yep. You got a podcast? I wanted to get a full podcast started. Yeah. Donate $100 to him, and he has to stay for 100 more minutes. Oh my god. That would be nuts. Have you picked up any new movies lately? I got Five Nights at Freddy's for Valentine's Day, but I haven't gotten any new ones of lately. No. Always trying to build up that Blu-ray collection, though. You know what I mean? And that VHS collection. Very much trying to collect more horror VHSs. Donate $1 million. Church is downstairs. I figured out how to get OBS and record a Firefox. Oh, really? FNAF 4D when the spring lock scene happens. That was awesome. That was probably one of the best parts of the movie. Absolutely been trying to, but too much lately. Been Butch keeps coming. If someone donated $100 to her and I dare you to stay 100 more minutes, that would be nuts. I'd probably be ready to pass out by the next 25 minutes. Whoop whoop. Been a bunch of new 4Ks coming soon. I can't. I would love to collect more. I really would. It sucks I have to get a new PC and everything and all that stuff, but you guys helping me out with the donations and whatnot really have helped out a lot, actually. So it eases the blow quite a bit. Love that movie. Huge fan of the franchise. Movies are expensive, not gonna lie, after a while. They can be, yeah. Have you watched the FNAF movie yet? Yep, I did a reaction for it. There's a reaction up on my channel. Darren, I don't know about you, but I've been up for 40 hours. You must be tired. Jordan, horrible idea. You go to sleep stream and then a bad dream, a bedhead stream back to back. Just do it. Do what? Gotta love it. How's Callie? Callie's doing pretty good. Callie is our German Shepherd, if anybody doesn't know that. Yeah. She's doing really good. She's downstairs chilling, barking at people walking by. If you turn off hardware acceleration, OBS records Netflix without being a blank. Really? Hardware acceleration. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Where is hardware acceleration? Do you know? Is it in settings? Just do it. Donate. Oh, you're Vanessa. Okay, okay. It's in Firefox settings. Okay, let me okay, I'm gonna go to settings. Okay. Where is it located? Oh, my hand's good. Thank you for asking. Let's see. If you turn off hardware acceleration. Trying to figure this out. Give me 1 second. I had to look it up to find it. I have another search and tell you privacy and security. Yeah, figure out where that is. Maybe I can go ahead and do that. Yeah. And then I can start reacting to stuff again, reacting to movies and TV shows and whatnot for the members and whatnot. What are the comments? Poses aggressively, speaks in demonic voice, sleep. What? It's under performance settings. Okay, let me go ahead and look at that really quick. Performance settings. Permissions, security. I see performance settings. Use recommended performance settings. Use hardware acceleration when available. And you said turn it off. Turn off hardware acceleration. Turn off hardware acceleration. Okay, so turn it off. Okay, I just turned it off. Now let's go ahead and try it out and see what happens. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. We're gonna try it out live. Doesn't look like it worked. Yeah, it doesn't look like it worked. But definitely have to look into that. Yeah, maybe if I exit out of OBS and bring it back up, maybe it might work then. I do small, another copyright strike. Never mind, it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so maybe I'll try it again after the live stream ends, and then I can see if it actually works afterwards. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been about 10 minutes now. So it's been about 6 or 7 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Thank you again for donating at $9.99. I really appreciate it. All the money does help, regardless of what you think. It really does add up, and it does help out a lot, actually. Eases a lot of stress, eases a lot of the blow, because I am going to be having to pay for a lot of things here coming up. And, even a new computer, which is going to cost me a couple $1,000s to do. So, oh yeah, Jordan, there's an Avatar movie on Netflix. It's coming out in 2020. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. But all right, guys, I'll go ahead and try this out, see if it works, and I'll let you guys know if it works or not. So thank you so much again, Chloe. I appreciate that for telling me about this. I'll see if it does something. So, all right, guys, take care. Have a great one. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream now, and I'll see you in the next one.